Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Yahoo! Hello, 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 Parsleys. Hello, Cub Coven. How are you guys? Oh my god, my chat's making me take my hat off already. So we had some technical difficulties. Sugi's model is too powerful for me.
Sorry.
So we're getting PNG Sugi for today. But hello, welcome to Bewitching Banter, the show where I draw your favorite streamers while we have a charming conversation. My name is Bear. If you don't know me, I am a pro character designer turned witch VTuber. And just as a reminder, today my focus is on being a good host and making the art as the best it can be. So I won't be able to respond to chat as much as you guys are used to. But with that out of the way, I am here with our lovely guest, Sugi Aoki. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello. It's nice to meet everyone. My name is Sugi. I am a Woodland Dragon Bard and adventurer and guild master. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad we can finally collab. We've known each other for like a while, actually. I don't think our communities know that, but like I was too nervous. I was too nervous to reach out.
Oh my god, no! Why? Am I unapproachable?
No, I was a baby PNG tuber when we met, actually. So it was what, 3 years ago, I think?
Yeah, it was. I was gonna say it was before your debut, but yeah. I honestly, like, I don't know. I never really care about any of that. So you're all good. You're all good.
Yeah, we met.
Glad that we're doing it now.
Yeah. Oh, and you know, I have a full model. You just got your new design, so it's pretty good timing. I would say for sure.
Yes, indeed. Your model is so cute.
Thank
I love it
you.
so much.
I love it too. I love all the little details it has, and I feel like there isn't a ton of like witch VTubers in the EN space, so it's like kind of fun to be one of them.
Or at least like not very like, I don't know. I feel like your design is so unique and like so artsy. Well, I mean, I guess like that's the whole theme, right? But it feels so, I don't know. Do you know Kiki's Delivery Service?
Yes.
I love that movie, and it really gives me those vibes, like very cozy, very, I don't know, I love it so much. So, yeah, very big fan of the design.
Thank you. My next cover is Kiki themed. Spoiler.
No way! Oh my god.
The Cubs don't even know that, but yeah, that's the spoiler for today.
You're pampering me, or like us, I guess.
Also, chat, let me know if there's anything wrong with the audio. On top of the model problems, my GoXLR like actually shit itself today. So if the audio balancing is off, please let me know. I can't even hear the music right now because it broke my audio splitting in OBS, so hopefully it's fine. But anyway, basically the way that the show goes is it's just a very casual like interview conversation while I draw the host, and I have my little sketch here. I actually think this is pretty pog. I'm pretty proud of this drawing so far.
It looks so beautiful. You're so cracked. Oh my god.
Thank you.
I'm in awe. I'm in awe. That's crazy. That's so gorgeous.
So
thanks for drawing me.
Yeah, of course. So we took some questions from the chat as well to fall back on, and initially I was gonna start off with one of my questions, but I did have a good question that I actually saw from the chat that I wanted to start off with.
Hey.
Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted. What the heck?
Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody asked, for someone that would be less familiar with either of you, tell us a bit about the other person's stream in a way that you would like to show them off. God. What the heck? Thank you for the hype train. Oh my gosh, Parsleys are so nice. Thank you guys.
They are. They're this like genuinely. I mean, obviously, I can't compare them to anything, but I'm so happy. I'm very grateful. So.
Yeah, Sugi is kind of quiet. I have you turned literally all the way up. What is going on here?
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. No. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can up my my input for you.
I have it cranked all the way on
all the way up
OBS.
as well. That's so weird. Oh my god.
Wait, that's
Anything
better.
else?
Yeah, that's better now. Okay, we're good.
Is it better? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That's good.
I think so.
Thank God, because I don't know if I can do anything.
Everything's breaking. It doesn't normally break like this. Okay. I'm a good host, guys. We have no scuff on this channel whatsoever. Don't know what you're talking about. Mondo, thank you for the 5 gifted. Okay, so if I was gonna describe Sugi, I'm a bit of a serial lurker in your channel. I'm not gonna lie. So.
Oh my god.
Because listen, I think you're really cool and you do a lot of cool stuff because, you know, I think the way that I would describe you to my community, if you don't know, Sugi is probably one of the most positive VTubers I think out there right now. Like, you do a really good job of balancing being authentic and positive at the same time, and also like I need people to start finding your freaking music because I'm gonna lose it if people don't start recognizing you for your talent. I'm like, bro, I listen to your covers like pretty often, and I'm like, why? Where are the views? Where?
No, thank you.
Where are they?
It's I guess it's like kind of like a tough environment when it comes to stuff like that. But
sorry,
you know,
your chat is like freaking going crazy. Thank you guys. I'm trying to listen to Sugi.
It's our chat now.
Oh my god. Thank you, Parsley. Thank you, Ark. Oh my god.
Wait, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Enjoy your emotes.
But yeah, I don't know. Would you like me to like give you some time to read or anything? It's totally fine. I don't know how you usually like to. Okay. I don't know. I guess like it's just fun, honestly. It's just really fun to do all these things, and it really like has turned me into a much more, because you know, you've known me for a while, like we said, and I'm sure that you like well, maybe you don't remember, but I used to be like a much more like negative person before, I would say.
I think I met you like right as you were rebranding to the dragon model.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe like I wasn't very outwardly negative, but I think at least internally I was like, you know, pretty I felt like I carried like a heavy aura. Hashtag aura. You know what I mean? Like a negative thing. But nowadays, I don't know. I feel like so whimsy and happy, and like I really make an effort to choose. Well, yeah, I make an effort to like really focus on the good side of things. You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, and we're. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The VTuber community is so generous. Obviously, like, what the heck, Parsleys? Thank you for the level 8 hype train. You guys are crazy. You don't even know me. You guys don't know me, and you're gifting subs. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
They trust my judgment. Listen, you're like my first collab. I mean, I collabed with someone recently, but with that one, you guys are my first collabs in like years. I don't usually do this. I'm opening up to stuff like that recently. But it's like, if I vouch for someone, I know that they believe in them as well.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really good. I appreciate that so much. So, yeah. And I guess that's how I would describe you as well as a streamer, and just as a person overall. You're super like kind. You're very chill.
Thank you.
Your vibe is so cozy. Like, oh my god, and you're so genuine. Like, you know, obviously we all have boundaries, like we were talking about before off screen. But I think like even when establishing boundaries or like just not addressing certain things, you are so like transparent and so like genuine, and that to me is like something that I value so much. You know, because I think it's so hard to come across. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like it's, you know, there's a lot of negativity, like everybody, like there's always somebody new getting canceled in the fuck community, like every day. Like somebody's always doing some crazy shit, and you look at this and you're like, how did we get here? Like what in the world? Like,
Yeah. It could be
so
pretty tough
I think
sometimes.
it's, you know, really like with you specifically, because you're like you have a larger community than me as well, and you've been around longer. I think there's something like really great about choosing positivity because it is so easy to get jaded, dude.
It is, yeah. I think like that's the main thing for me, like as well. I think it's so yeah, I guess it's like literally what you said. Like it's so much easier to just or I guess I don't know how to phrase it. There's
Mm.
two things, right? It is easy to fall towards that side, and it's also easier to follow that path because, like, you know, shock value, etc., etc. That's always gonna be like, there's always a public for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's
But
always a market for grifting, that's for sure.
exactly, and like that's just very much not my vibe. But I don't know. I feel like I've I've made like something very special for myself and my
Mm-hmm.
community, and it might not be like the biggest community ever, but it is a very special one, and I'm always happy to like, show more people that genuinely just want to have fun and
Yeah.
just be silly and do something like good to my audience. So yeah, I'm happy that we're doing this.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if you oh no, I didn't tell you this actually. Sorry, I'm getting flustered by your chat and you were also so nice to me. I'm like, oh. um
This happens to me all the girl. Whenever I rate someone or like whenever I collab with someone, they're always like, "I'm so overwhelmed. Like this is too much positivity." I'm like, "Thank you." I hope in a good way. I
No, it
hope.
is a good way. Oh my God, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm getting stun locked right now. What the f Um I totally lost my train of thought, but I guess when I think of like streamers that I hope become like more of the like, you know, ambassadors of set like our community, I think of you, right? Like I
Oh,
like I really think that like we need a change, man. We need a change in the vibes, you know?
yeah. But like I think so last year for me was a big like rewiring moment. Like it was a lot of work, and I really sat down to think, what do I really want and why do I want it, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
what am I trying to achieve here? As if like I almost like forgot about it for a moment because I think there are so many things that try to like take you away from the actual like just having fun of it all.
Yeah.
Like it's a race or like a competition, and I just don't want it to be that. So I just don't associate with all of that. You know what I mean? Like I just don't partake in the side of things that are that way. And I sometimes still get sad about like how things have changed or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that for sure things have been better for me ever since I started like focusing more on my stuff and like focusing more on content creators that really make me feel like uplifted and
Yeah.
inspired and everything. So thank you. That really means a lot to me because I feel the same way, TLDR. I feel the same way, and like I'm also really glad like focusing more on the good side of it. I'm really glad that like there are more people that still can appreciate the fun whimsy aspects of it all,
Yeah.
and that we can share that as content creators,
Mm.
because I feel like it feels really lonely sometimes when you think, oh, I'm the only one
Yeah.
that thinks this way. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I've been trying really hard to like make friends with other female VTubers and I get so scared that like cuz I'm a very forward person. Like I think you kind of picked that up about me is like I will say how I
Yeah.
feel. But I feel like when you're a streamer, that can sometimes come across as like clout chasey in a way.
Oh yeah.
And
Mhm.
I get like really scared when I like try to reach out to people like, "Oh God, like how am I coming across?" You know?
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
so I don't know. It's just like interacting like with the wider community sometimes can make you jaded, and I think we're kind of at a point where there are so many VTubers, like you kind of don't have to know anybody anymore, and I think being more choosy with who you associate with is actually more of a benefit. Because when we were like setting up, we were talking about kind of like things that I was making sure like I wasn't gonna ask Sugi anything that made her uncomfortable, and we kind of went off on a tangent about like people just be saying whatever they want. They just be saying shit, and they like ask questions that are not really normal to ask somebody, especially when you don't know them that well. It's an interesting phenomenon, I feel.
Yeah, it definitely is. I think like I think I feel that way about life in general, like friendships and just like relationships, even like anything, any human interaction, right? Even family, like when you're an adult, right? I
Mm-hmm.
think it's good to like protect your energy.
Mm-hmm.
And if something is not good for you, it doesn't matter if the world like really, I don't know, if there's a VTuber or a streamer that everyone loves, but it triggers something in me that it makes me feel bad, just I don't need to be their friend or to like them. You know, obviously I'm not gonna throw shade at them or
Yeah.
like hate them or any. I just don't need to partake. You know what I mean? And so, I think a lot of the time there hasn't been like an issue like that with a streamer. Like I've had like you know falling outs with friends or whatever, but never like with a streamer. You know what I mean? You know what
Yeah,
I'm trying to say? Like
the art of minding your own business is a great asset to have, I think.
yeah, but I think like I do differ in like ideology with a lot of people, and I am so passionate, like so passionate about more so like the idol aspect of streaming and everything. Like
Mm.
I think like I would always be an indie VTuber, but at heart, like I prefer doing things in a way that like Corpa VTubers do it more so. And I'm finding that there's a lot of VTubers that actually do it that way that are indie, you
Yeah.
know? And it makes me happy to see because it's like so much work is put into it and so much passion, and there's like the actual like I always use this word, I know, but like it is genuinely the best way to describe it, like the whimsical aspect of it all,
Mm.
and the whole like I don't know, like more artistic, creative, and special aspect that makes it different from like just a streamer with an avatar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is what I like, and so I choose to consume that, and it keeps me like so motivated, so happy. So yeah, I'm just really happy. Like lately, I've been finding so many people that do stuff like that, and it has given me like a newfound hope because I'm like, oh my
Mm.
god, like there's more people like me out there that are trying to achieve the same thing as I do, you know, and as I, yeah, I guess as I want to,
Mm-hmm.
and it just it just feels like more solidified. I feel more like accompanied, you know. There's like
Mm-hmm.
a group, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I guess you, of course, like that would I would put you inside that group as well
Aw.
because it's the kind of content that I enjoy consuming. I think for me it's so important like to have people to watch as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well, because you get
you know
like
how
motivated. I like to talk about like I feel like people don't really see this the same way I do sometimes, but being
mm,
around other female VTubers is like so awesome because we're just like freaking awesome ladies doing our thing, and like it's so
yeah,
inspiring. It's so inspiring. I love it.
it is. I love it so much.
Cuz
Oh my
like
god.
growing
It's
up
just I love women.
that's so real.
But like not even in a weird way, like just like it's just there's something about girls that is just so special and like you know so great. So I'm
Yeah.
glad to see more of the girlies that I enjoy consuming, you know what I mean?
Growing up, a lot of the stuff like games and like art was very like in my life at least, it was very male dominated. I didn't have very many female friends. I mean, I still don't nowadays, and I'm trying to fix that. That's part of the reason why I started Bewitching Banter actually, is to give me an excuse to meet new people as well. But
Mm.
it's really nice and kind of healing for me to be in a space with other ladies who also like the same things I do. Because, like, I felt like growing up, all of the boys would play games, but like none of my female friends would play games. So it's been nice being in the streaming space and like getting to play games with other girls and stuff, and like seeing other women do like really cool stuff with their streaming careers and like as their VTuber personas and stuff as well.
Yeah, it's amazing. Um, but yeah, I actually, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't know. Let me know like if this is not something, because I know there are some like content creators that rather not, but just in case, right? Do you have an Oshi?
I do. I have several actually.
Okay. Tell me all about it. I want to hear it.
Okay. I don't have like a Kamiyoshi right now. I have like a bunch of like VTubers that just inspire me and I want to be like them. So so Marine from Hololive is a big one because
oh my god, you're so big. You're so big. Yes, let's hear it.
Because she does everything. Like, she draws, she sings, she's funny. Like, I want to be just like her when I grow up, chat. I want to be just like Marine when I grow up.
I love her so much. I love her. My favorite hag in the world.
Yes. I look up to Cinder a lot. She's really positive. I think she's a really smart businesswoman. She's funny. She's super positive. I love that. I Mint as well. Bao, Alira.
Hell yeah.
Was there anybody else? I like listed them out on Twitter the other day. Somebody asked me this question.
Oh.
I was yeah. So I mean, I'm a lurker. I'm aware of a lot of people.
Yeah, it's really cool. I think like a lot of people have done really cool things in their own special way, you know? And like even if maybe not every single VTuber is for me, I would say that it is all very commendable, like to see that they created a space of their own at the very least, you know what I mean? Like it's good to have a varying, like, what's the word? Spectrum of things, I suppose.
Yeah, being well-rounded,
so
even in your Oshi choices, is very nice.
Yeah, so that like there's a space for everyone, you know, for the people that are more into like the to the yeah bitch stuff, or more into like the seisho stuff, or I don't know, like there's a little bit of everything, so it's very nice. Yeah.
Speaking of awesome projects, Cub Coven, if you didn't know, Sugi recently released a new original song to go with her new model, which, dude, when I listened to that song, I was like, this is so Disney Princess. Like, this is incredible. Like,
oh my
what
God.
the heck? It's so good. I love it.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask,
so
what was the inspiration behind the lyrics?
Oh my God, let me tell you all about it. So I didn't write the lyrics. They were written by a Thoro, the composer of the song. But I did send them like an extensive description of, I don't know, like what I wanted to convey, right? So like the literal inspiration, I guess like it was mostly just my chat was like, this is not like a parasocial way or anything, but like my chat was there for me in very challenging times in my life where I had to like, well, I didn't have to, but I really wanted to like still, you know, push through and continue my endeavors despite going through some like grief or some hardship, you know, and it like as life is. And I think at that time it was like very uplifting, like seeing all the positivity in the people around me and everything, and it made me feel like, okay, like this situation that I'm going through in particular might not be like the easiest thing to go through, or there might not be like a positive answer, but I will be okay. Like no matter what, at the end of the day, these flowers will blossom forevermore. You know what I mean? So it's like so I was like this is perfect. And I really wanted to convey that in a special way and to like thank the people around me and not just my community, like my friends, my mom, um everything, like the people around me that are important to me, you know, that have uplifted me and raised me up high, you know. But for music inspiration, like the actual um message or the degree of like idol hopefulness, let's say, I think the main inspiration was Diamond City Lights.
I love Diamond City Lights. I love that
God,
song.
like it just means so much to me. That song means so much to me. It really has like that song is the song I would listen to when I was like sad or whatever, you know, and it would
Oh.
make me feel like okay, like even if things are hard or like even if I don't, because you know with content creation, I think it's really hard sometimes when you are not like sure of what you want to do or who you're streaming for, and you're still trying to find like your grounding in your community. No, it doesn't matter if it's like a lot of people. It's more so like your people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
Um,
maturing as a streamer is knowing that
yeah,
like the best communities aren't always the largest ones.
no, for sure.
And you can be successful, you know, either monetarily or like personally successful with a like a community that's not like 100,000 viewers like Kai Cenat or whatever, you know?
Exactly, yeah. And like I think during that time of maturing and realizing all of that, like I struggled, of course, like as anyone does when they are going through a period of like, you know, growth.
Hmm.
Um, and I was like mentally like I was feeling a little helpless, and then like I remember refinding Diamond City Lights because I was there like when they debuted it and everything when the
Yeah.
song came out and all. I was there, but like you know, you don't always listen to the same song, so I kind of like had stopped listening to it for a while for some reason.
Hmm.
Terrible decision, but anyways, I listened to it again after a while, and I was like, oh my god, like this song is just what I needed, and ever since then, like literally because I listened to that song, I streamed like an entire month in October. I started like
Hmm.
rampaging and like working super hard,
Yeah,
like
you were freaking
upgrading.
busting your butt. I remember that.
Yeah,
You were busting your
upgrading
butt
like
last month too.
I was. Yeah. But like I don't know. I feel like, you know, it's really interesting because I did both times full months of streaming, but it has changed so much like the way I feel about it. Of course, everyone feels like physical strain or whatever, but I think in October last year I was feeling still like, you know, I was struggling to maybe establish boundaries with people that probably aren't even in my community anymore and like
Hmm.
would just kill the vibe, you know?
Yeah.
And it just kind of made the space like obviously I would enjoy it and otherwise I wouldn't have been there, but I think because I was lacking those boundaries and that direction, I wasn't like very mentally okay at the time.
Hmm.
And nowadays like I've been just so, you know, so true to myself and so respectful of like what I need,
Hmm.
but also like having so much fun with my community that it just like it feels so personal, you know what I mean? It feels so like mine. And so I think that's the difference mainly. That's the best way to explain it is that like in October I felt like maybe nothing felt entirely like me because I wasn't fully sure of myself then, but nowadays like I feel like so confident of like what my community is and who the parsleys are, and
Yeah, it
you
comes
know, does that make
across.
sense?
Yeah, it comes across in the
Yeah.
way that you've been acting lately. Like I think I've noticed that you've been a lot more like cuz I think like understandably you kind of retreated from social media like on Twitter specifically for a little while, right? Like you were kind of
Hmm.
quiet on there. But ever since you debuted your new model, it seems like you're so passionate. Like that fire has come
Yeah.
back.
Thank you. Yeah, I think social media is interesting. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it, but I guess there's some way to go about it for the most part, but it's not super like how I choose to do it. I used to be super active on like my main Twitter and post
Mm-hmm.
like brain rot or whatever, and it's fine. Like that's perfectly fine. It's funny, but it's just it doesn't tie to my content at all. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? And so I don't know. I just post whenever I feel like I had to, but I definitely didn't know like what I wanted. I was like finding it and I was very excited to do that, but I felt like lost at times and that made me sad and everyone goes through stuff, so I wasn't, I wasn't a stranger to going through some tough stuff to go through, but at that time, like I think listening to that song gave me the strength I needed to feel much better,
Yeah.
and just keep doing my best with it all. So yeah, I think that really influenced the song, and I guess in the same vein, Go the Distance from Hercules as well
Wait, is
was
Hercules
a
your favorite
pretty.
Disney movie?
It's not my favorite, but it's one of my
Okay,
favorites
it's
for
my
sure.
favorite. I love that movie.
I love it so much. It's great. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I have a favorite Disney movie. I think it could be. It could be my
I
favorite.
think it's just so fun. It's so fun that I love it. I just love the
The music
vibes
is
it has. The
amazing.
music's so good. Oh my
It
god.
is. It's so
Um,
great. Oh my gosh. I've been yapping so much.
I did want to
You're
say
so fun to
though.
talk to.
Oh, thank you. I did want to say you said like, oh, it's like it could be parasocial that like that you felt like you leaned on your community, but I don't really like the whole notion that like opening up to your chat is parasocial. I think VTubers have been a little bit too like liberal with what they say is parasocial, you know? Like I think that like there's a healthy way to go about
Yeah,
being parasocial, right?
for sure. I think everyone is a little parasocial,
No,
like
I think
technically
there's
speaking.
yeah, like I mean streaming inherently is parasocial. Like following a content
Literally.
creator is inherently parasocial, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's
But
anything wrong with that. So, cuz
yeah.
I can relate to what you were talking about as well cuz I mean, I told you what's going on behind the scenes. It's I think it's
Yeah.
important to have like a group of people like even if it's over like Twitch, like it's good to
Yeah.
feel comfortable and it's like you're going to feel attached to people you have fun with, right? So,
Yeah, for sure. And like I don't know, I more so mean like, I don't want anyone to feel like I I I'm putting a lot of pressure on them or expectation on them, if that makes
oh
sense.
my god.
But like,
No, I totally understand what you're talking about cuz I feel
yeah,
the
yeah,
same way
yeah.
too.
Like I don't want my audience or my friends or anything like that to feel like responsible for my well-being, like
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
anything like that. I more so like just want to be really grateful for what they unknowingly have done for me,
Yeah,
right? And like just by
absolutely.
being themselves, and being there because like it really is such a huge honor to like be trusted with so much, like people that devote so much time, so much effort, people
Yeah.
that make fan art, people that like donate, like or just like chat, but like be there every single stream. Like I could just talk about that for hours on end. I think like there is no bound to how grateful like I feel, and I could literally just go on and on and on talking about it, but no words could like ever suffice. So I think like the song really just encapsulates how I feel,
Mhm.
like melodically and the lyrics and everything. I think like it's all very um well, summarized in it.
Also, let
Does
me
that
just
make
say
sense?
the harmonies and the ad libs. Oh, oh, so good. So good.
Thank
Oh my
you. Oh
god.
my god. I'm so glad.
They
I'm
sound
glad you like it
so
so much.
good. Go listen. Exclamation mark guest. Go listen to the song chat. You will not regret it. And go sub to Sugi's YouTube channel as well.
You're
Um
so sweet. Thank you.
Especially when
But
streamers shares
yeah.
a lot about themselves or their lives, doubly so if they have a forum that they interact with their followers. Yeah, I mean, I feel the exact same way about the Cub Coven too, because it's like if you really think about it, it's like I don't ask these people to be here; they just show up. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to be here, but yet they choose to be here. You
Yeah.
know? Or like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, like my community was able to get me like a whole new PC last year, and like I'm so
Yeah.
because like I would be struggling with my schoolwork right now if that didn't happen. You know? So
Yeah.
I feel the same way because like they've helped me out in ways that they don't know because they give because I say a lot like VTubing, a lot of people care about the escapism aspect, and I think
Mhm.
that's streaming is the same too, like without even just the VTuber aspect, but I think there's an aspect of escapism for the streamer as well.
For sure. Yeah.
And that's like a big thing that I think having a community that like dedicated gives you too, you know?
For sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with you, honestly. I think that um it's I don't know, it's a two-way street. Or at least it should be. Like I feel
Yeah.
like the way I don't know how to explain it, but I guess like I was watching a few streams back then and when I wasn't like feeling super well and I was like damn, like it's just really fun to watch someone actually have fun. Like not
Yeah,
performative have
yeah, yeah,
fun. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
just genuinely have fun because I think being like standing on your business is a great quality to have and there's nothing wrong with that, but I think you can tell when something is performative or just like straight up genuine enjoyment.
Hmm.
And I was like why do I not like allow myself to feel this? And it's because I was so locked in on like I need to do things perfectly, I need things to be like corporate level, you know.
Hmm.
And I find that I reach the best level and like best quality of content whenever I'm just me and
Yeah,
I don't need to add
I agree.
anything extra, you know?
Yeah, I think
Um
it's really easy because somebody asked like what is our like hottest take on VTubing, and I'm just gonna use that question on topic here. I think that
mhm.
people treat VTubing as like a clout competition. Like I'm just speaking like generally, like not
Yeah,
everybody,
100%.
right? People
Yeah.
treat it as like a clout competition and get like so bitter about stuff because there's an upfront cost to it, right? And so I think that because like buying a model and like having your own brand, it costs money. It costs money. You have to pay money for art and stuff like that. So I think it's really easy to get too locked in and lost in the sauce on like trying to do everything right, like quote unquote, like by the book, like this is what will get me the most returns on my investment, like even if you don't think that way, like at the forefront of your mind, I think there's always that little nagging feeling of like the sunk cost of like paying that money.
Yeah, for sure.
And that attitude permeates throughout the community, and it can be really hard to like let go of that, I think, because also like people's interactions with others are also informed on like, oh, I spent money on this, so what can I get out of this interaction? Like it sucks, but it's just
Yeah.
like it is what it is when you spend that much money on something to like even start out, right?
Or I guess it's that and also people the other side of the coin, I suppose, literally is like just like people thinking that anything you want out of a social interaction with them is a transaction. You know what I
Yeah, yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
That has happened to me so
Oh,
many times. Unfortunately, I've heard things like ranging from like "you're too nice" and I'm like I don't know how to take it to "you're too nice" and I feel like you're trying to get something from me and I'm
that
like
that is
what?
what I
Like
struggle with, because like that's why
what?
I feel so awkward asking people to collab with me. I'm like, okay, what can I give them in return? Like it's such a bad mindset.
It is, and like I don't know, like it is obviously I more so mean like that has been said to me, not that I
Yeah.
feel that way. And it feels really bad when someone thinks that way about you, especially if it's
Yeah.
unwarranted. Like if I was like, hey, like when are we gonna collab? When are we gonna do something on stream? All the time, you know, it would be probably pretty like straining on the
Hmm.
friendship if that's the only thing I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
For you, I don't know, like if you need any reassurance, girl, I think like you just asked me to collab. I was like, hell yeah. I don't know. I think like when people just say no, it's like, okay, that's fine, you know, and you move on to another thing, and that's perfectly fine. But I think you would never come across that way. Like it's
I'm
pretty
glad.
evident that you you don't collab to collab. You collab to hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I like meeting people. I like talking to people. I feel like that's one of the things that I'm good at. So,
Yeah.
I've been trying to get out of my shell a little bit because it's really easy to isolate yourself, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
I've done that for sure.
it's hard to meet people, even in real life, it's hard. So doing it
It
over the
is.
internet makes it even harder sometimes.
I think so for sure, but it's so worth it when you like try, even if it doesn't give you exactly like the friendship that you wanted. Sometimes it might give you a lot of like knowledge about yourself, about what you want to do, and I think like it it is always a good opportunity, you know? So, yeah, with the right people, of course. Like,
Yeah.
don't collab with someone that like is completely uh not someone you would enjoy talking to,
Well,
let's say.
I think that is like really good advice for like people who want to start streaming because like collabing with like the first person that reaches out to you is not always the best idea. Like you gotta vet people. Like you gotta do
Yeah,
your
for sure.
research, guys. And
Absolutely.
there are a
You
lot of
can't just trust
people who like
anyone with
feel
your
entitled
platform.
to like a collab straight up, and it's like, dude, I
Yeah.
don't know you. Like I need to like actually talk to you first.
Yeah. And like there's also like no harm in just not wanting to collab with some, like I don't know, I can vibe with someone but just don't feel like we would have an entertaining
Stream.
collab, or like
Yeah.
that the not just entertaining but more so like that I wouldn't enjoy it. Like for example, right? Let me paint a picture. If we were just two gals that like hang out and play games in like a larger group, but conversation between us two has never like really gone naturally, or it has like never really happened, and you asked me to collab, I would be like, I don't know, like I don't know if we would really know what to talk about, you
Yeah.
know? But since we met in that context and we talked a little bit more, and you know, I think we can both like gauge each other's vibes like pretty well despite not having really hung out one on one before.
Yeah.
So I think it's like it's pretty easy to tell after a while
Yeah, I
who
agree.
you want to hang out on stream and whatnot
Yeah, because you
with.
can be
So
friends with somebody and not be have like very good chemistry on stream because there's also that aspect as well.
yeah, for
Because
sure.
you know, talking to somebody for 3 hours is a commitment.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's, you know, you need to feel like you can actually have a good conversation with the other person. Because, like, what if you collab with someone and, like, you just, it's just like no back and forth. It's only you asking
Yeah,
questions, and I'm like,
I've
yeah,
had a collab like that where I'm like the one talking like the
oh
whole time and I
no.
feel bad. Like
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I yap so much.
no, I stay quieter on these on the show for that reason because like
Mhm.
part of the thing is like I want to show even though my community is small, I want to show off, you know, my friends to
Girl,
the cubs.
that doesn't matter. I don't care. You don't need to worry about that. Like I feel like you're mentioning it to me
No, no,
as if it
no.
was something bad, and I really don't. I think your community is so like lovely, and it shows so much that
Thank
you love them so
you.
much. So yeah, I think
Nah.
it's like still, you know, it doesn't matter how big a community is. If it's precious to the person that pioneers it, you know, I think it's like a huge honor when
Mhm.
someone trusts you with that, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's more so like talk show host sort of thing. It's like I want to learn more, you know? So,
For sure. Yeah.
because
Agreed.
it is definitely a different skill set than like normal conversation, you know? Because like it's a very I've found that I have to be very intentional about like how much I'm talking, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. I listen to a lot of
Yeah.
podcasts, so I try to emulate that a bit to make the listening experience good
Oh,
too.
that's so smart. I should listen to some good podcasts. I've listened to a few, but I don't really listen to that many. And I think like I really like being an eloquent speaker, at least to the best of my ability, right? And so like I think it really helps with stuff like that, depending on what you're listening to, of course. But yeah, if you have any recommendations, please like slide them in.
I will after stream. I listen to a lot of video essays as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because for the Parsleys who don't know, I'm currently in my senior year of art college. And I'm taking 18 credits of classes. And that is
that
over full time. So my work weeks are 80 to 90 hours if most of the time. And I still stream somehow. So I get a little tired of listening to music at my desk because I sit here so much.
Yeah.
So I try to listen to other things besides music. So podcasts and video essays are like the next logical step, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's always good to have like some kind of content to consume, honestly. Like when you're a content creator, it's kind of like, you know how therapists, like they are told you need to have a therapist of your own in order to be a therapist. I think that in a very different way it is similar to that, you know?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, it's like a sanity check, like having content that inspires you and just like really motivates you and whatever. Similar to what we were talking about before, right? Like I do think it's important.
Yeah, I've been watching I don't know if you've been watching Ludwig and Michael Reeves' like Japan series that they've been doing.
Too, but I forgot.
Dude, they're so good. It's such a good video series.
I'm gonna watch it.
I highly recommend. I think it ends today, actually.
Oh my god, wait, perfect timing.
Yeah, so you can binge it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. There's a lot of streamers that I watch that I try to learn from as well, because I feel like I'm what's the word? I'm not very like my personality is not very like cutesy VTuber in a way, which is fine, but like sometimes I want to be more like that. You know what I mean? So like I learn from other people as well.
You're so cutesy. What are you talking about? Okay, like I understand what you're saying, but I used to say the same thing. Like I used to be like, I'm not a cute VTuber. And then like nowadays I'm like, wait, never mind.
No, you're
you're
so cute actually.
I think you're so cute as well. Like, I don't know. I think like there's different types of cuteness too. Like it doesn't always be like the bubbly kind or anything like that.
No, I think I'm Gat Moe a little bit sometimes.
Yeah. I definitely think so. I think you're so cute. I'm sure your chat will agree with me, and even my chat will agree with you. With me, I mean.
Random question. Do you have any favorite like characters that like you love so much? Like Oshi style? Like, you know. Oh, they're making me owa owa.
Wait. Ow. Do it. Oh my god. Wait, that's so cute. What did you do? Do it again. Ow.
It's like that dog. You know that meme with the chihuahua?
Ow.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh. But like Oshi, as in, wait, hold on. Okay,
like your favorite characters, like for me, I love Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh my god. Okay, let me just tell you. I hate Sephiroth.
Listen, he's my war criminal. I want to climb that man like a tree.
Oh my god, you are insane. I think he's a handsome guy. He's so handsome, but he's such a terrible person.
I love real though. I love Tifa and Aerith, so it balances out.
Yes. Wait. Okay. Really important question. I will answer yours, but let me ask you something before we go on. So I take that you are a Final Fantasy VII enjoyer if you like Sephiroth. Team Clarith or Team Team Clotty, please, please. This is like very important to me.
Clotty.
Oh my god! This is like. Sorry, I need a moment.
We love Tifa in this house. We love Tifa. Perfect woman.
Okay, I knew I was right. We do this collab. Let's go. Okay, that's like the biggest test of character for me. Like I know a lot of people prefer Aerith, and I love her so much, right? But I think people miss a lot of mischaracterize a lot of things. We don't need to get into it because
no. Listen. They mischaracterize Tifa so much. Oh my god. I think their dynamic is perfect. Like Aerith is adorable. Bitch, you have a boyfriend. Like
yeah, literally.
Bitch, you have a boyfriend.
You have a husband waiting for you.
Go kiss Mr. Gongaga yourself. Like Cloud doesn't. Yeah. Like.
Yeah. He belongs to someone else, girly. Like I don't know. I think Tifa is for me the character I love the most in the world. Tifa is everything because she's so similar to me in so many I know that's like me tooting my own horn, but I've been told this and so now I say it, right?
Yeah.
But I think I feel like close to both characters, honestly. Both Aerith and Tifa in their own way. Like Aerith is the whimsy kind, but Tifa is like just so she's almost like selfless to a fault, you know, and she cares so much about the people she cares about, and she like is so protective of those she loves and everything. And I think like I really heavily relate to that, you know.
Yeah, me too.
I love her so much, and I think that's like my favorite character ever. But there are so many others, you know. Spice and Wolf.
Yeah, I haven't seen it though.
Oh my god, it's so good. I love the main character, Holo
from
the
anime. She's cute.
She is. And then I love Chikawa so much. so much. I also love Sack from Final Fantasy VII.
Chikawa gives me cuteness aggression. Oh my god.
Well, more than Chikawa, my favorite from that group is Hachiware, which is the cat that has like blue ears, right?
Oh yeah. I want to watch the anime. It's so silly.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it though.
It is really silly. It's really cute. Honestly, more than silly, it's like very heartwarming. So yeah, I really love those characters. I think I'm definitely missing someone. Oh, Geralt from The Witcher 3.
Oh my I have a friend who's working on the new Witcher game. I'm so excited to play it.
No way! Oh my god!
Yeah, he's an audio guy. I think he's like the sound director, I think. He's super cool. I'm really excited. He was you know the like monster in the trailer that was like chasing Ciri? He did the roar for that.
No way!
It was really cool.
Huge.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Holy moly.
Yeah, he was my one of my WoW guildies back in the day.
Oh, you play WoW?
Yeah, I've been playing WoW for like 10 years. It's been a long time.
Are you okay?
Well, it's been on and off. I haven't been playing lately because I would love for them to hire me, actually. Smile.
Oh. Wink, wink. Pulling some strings.
Yeah. Hey, Blizzard. Anyway. I have played Classic, but I mostly play retail. I played a bit of Classic when it came out. I just haven't had time. Like, when Classic came out, it was, like, right as I was going to school. And I was like, okay, I don't have the time to play this video game. She says this as I start a +12. I hope you time it. 3-chest it. My goat.
That's crazy. The league slander that I'm seeing in the chat is quite insulting, personally.
So to put in perspective, like, how much I played that game, when I was when I was like really depressed over COVID, I was top 500 as a healer, like worldwide, in Mythic Plus.
No, that's really cool. Are you okay?
I still showered.
Girl?
I still showered.
Wellness check. Wellness
That
check,
was in
please. Oh my God.
2020. Yeah, that was in 2020. So it was a while. 2019, 2020. But I haven't been that sweaty ever since. So.
Oh, okay. Sure. Wait, do you dabble in Final Fantasy 14 by any chance?
No, but I know about it. The Pictomancer is literally me, actually. Like, Bear is actually just a Pictomancer.
Literally.
Straight
It's
up.
so cute. I love it so much. It's such a cute, like, I don't know, like weapon and everything, like, you know, class.
Yeah, I would like to go through for the story. Because that's the one thing I think WoW lacks is like a good story. It's gotten better lately, but obviously like Final Fantasy 14 is like the MMO that you play for the story. Right? So I would like to do that eventually, but maybe after I graduate college I'll have time.
I believe you got this. I don't know, do you share like with your audience how much you have left?
Yeah, I have the rest of the semester, which is like 5 weeks, and then one more, and then I'm done. I'm so close.
You're so close. Oh my, you really did that. That's amazing. I wish I was in college. I love studying. I'm such a nerd, but like I imagine it must be so much to juggle with, like streaming and arting, and I don't know.
It is a lot. But also like streaming kind of keeps me sane in a sense. Like I like don't go out a lot because I'm so busy. So like being able to stream and like also have that support me like financially while I do college is great, because my schedule is like I don't want to complain because I complain about this a lot, but like my schedule is like fucked. It's so bad.
I don't think it's complaining. I think it's just, you know, the reality, and that's fine.
I have so I have 2 days where I'm on campus for 10 hours. And then I have a Saturday class, and I have like most of my classes are 6 hours long, and I have to be there for the whole time. So I'm sitting in class a lot. And they're like night classes too. So it's like would be really hard for me to like work a normal job. So being able to stream and like draw for money is like awesome.
Yeah, honestly, like you're doing it. You're a girl boss.
Thank you. I feel like I'm like barely functioning, but we're chilling. Somehow we're doing it. Fuck it, we ball.
You're doing great. I think like it's so, I don't know, it feels so motivating to see other really hardworking girlies. Like it just really it's similar to what I was saying before, but it really is so amazing and so impressive. Like I am also incredibly hardworking as well, but I think like it is so much easier for me to be like, oh my God, you're doing so great, than to acknowledge like how much how much of the things in my life I'm managing at the same time that, you know, at another time I would have like collapsed thinking about, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think once I'm done with this like degree, I don't think I'll ever be able to work this much ever again in my entire life. I think I might just be tapped out. I understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I in my case, I love working as hard as I do, but I definitely like it's good to find a balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And after I debuted it, I was like, okay, you know, like I'm obviously gonna keep up the good work and do all the work that is necessary, but not to a degree that like stresses me out or anything like that.
Yeah.
Unless it's like very necessary for like an event or anything like that. But you know, it's time to enjoy now. Like I just want to have fun and like
pulling all-nighters is bad. Don't do that. But I do it, so don't do that.
Yeah, I really need to fix my sleep schedule. Holy moly.
No, mine is so bad because I have classes that are like I go from a 10 p.m. like a class that ends at 10 p.m. to a morning class at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So like,
oh my God,
there's no way for me to have a consistent sleep schedule, and then I also stream, so my sleep schedule is like in shambles constantly. It's so bad. I think I responded to one of your messages at like 3 in the morning the other day.
Oh, 3 in the morning is so late. That's really bad. Don't I mean I guess it is really late when you go to school, honestly. But I was like, oh shoot, like if that's late, I'm screwed
No,
as
I was
hell.
up till I pulled an all-nighter last week.
Oh no.
I was up till like 6 or 7, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's bad. Don't do it.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it recently.
Girl, it's so bad for you.
So bad. It's so bad. Like it really messes up with your circadian rhythm, but
I'm also too old
you
for
know.
it. I'm not hag age yet, but I'm starting to feel the effects of the all-nighters,
Oh
you
my,
know.
told me, but I don't remember. I'm not anywhere near hag age, but I'm like I feel it in my body. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I need to start taking better care of myself.
You got to take
You
like
know,
good care of yourself so you can like be the best you can
the
be
West.
on stream.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I think about it that way as well.
Because the streams where
Um,
I'm tired are not my best, that's for sure.
yeah. Yeah. It's oh my God, it feels so overstimulating when you're tired.
Oh
Like
God, yeah.
because it's like I want to do so many things and I want like I have so much energy that I want to put towards this, but the energy isn't coming out because it's just like not physically possible. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
sometimes I get like I think I'm like I like can't think properly when I'm tired
Yeah.
now. So if I pull all-nighters, it's like, okay, well, I'm tapped out for like the next day now. Like this is a problem.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah. I get it.
Do you
But mm,
like the majority of your work off stream, is it like recording stuff or is it just like managerial stuff? Because the managerial stuff, I think people like don't understand how much time that shit takes. Oh my God.
managerial stuff takes so much time. Luckily, I have a team that works with me. Like some of my mods work with
Mm,
me and they're so like incredibly patient and helpful.
yeah, mine
Oh my
too.
God. Like the amount of things my mods have taken up on themselves, like they just want to do it. I'm like, damn, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful that, you know, I don't have to I don't want to say deal, but I don't have to like worry about those things getting done because I can trust that the people that are in charge of it will,
Yeah.
of course, do it because they just are passionate about it and they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think like the main thing for me is like graphic design stuff. I don't know why, but I put like an absurd amount of work to my thumbnails
Bro,
for some reason.
bro, that stuff is so important. And I'm an art major. I fucking hate graphic design so much. Like,
Oh, don't worry. Like I worked as a graphic designer in the past and I
oh really?
freaking I really I mean, okay, it's a love-hate relationship because I do enjoy making my thumbnails. I
Mm,
love making my thumbnails like pretty and on brand, you know? But I don't like as a concept, I it drives me
I
insane.
love moving fonts around like 2 pixels. It's so fun, guys. It's so
Oh
fun.
my God. Yeah, it can be frustrating sometimes, especially if you're tired. But I think like I've been a little, I wouldn't say lenient, but I've allowed myself to make more simple like stuff for my
Mm,
thumbnails. And I think a lot of the time like simple stuff is better, honestly. There's only so much you can fit in a thumbnail anyways, and like
yeah,
maybe adding too
absolutely.
much is like too busy, distracts from like the main point of the stream or whatever.
Mm,
So I think that takes a lot of time. I do record quite a bit, but obviously like I don't release covers like every week. So
yeah.
not that often. There's usually like one day where I sit down and I record like 7 different thongs, different
Hey
songs.
yo.
Excuse me. Oh my god. ESL, ESL. But yeah, I think those are the things that take the most work. And then I have a lot of housework to
Mm,
take care of. Um because I live with Mamauki.
Mm.
And I take care of her and my dogs and everything. So it's a lot of, housework mostly.
Mm.
And aside from that, I think what takes the most time is the stream planning and like
Yeah.
the planning around the stream. So like for example, if I end pretty late for me, like past midnight
Mm-hmm.
usually. So I had to like plan around like with the food and everything
Dude,
and
I
I don't
wish
know.
the only reason I wish I was well, one of the only reasons I wish I was a big streamer is I if like letting myself DoorDash on stream. That would make my life so much easier.
Yeah, I think like I totally could do that, but
It's
I
expensive
don't know.
though.
I don't like eating on stream.
I don't
Usually I
either. I
do.
don't either. I feel that. It's but also like planning around food is so hard, especially when you stream for a long time. Like cuz
Yeah.
you get less energetic when you're hungry, I find, or I do at least. So,
Yeah, I mean for sure. Food is the energy source, so
mhm.
it makes sense. But I think like yeah, I don't know. I think it's more like the stream prep that takes a lot of time. When I'm on stream, I'm like just having fun,
Yeah.
genuinely. But it's more so like everything around that and like the house stuff and whatnot that takes a lot of time and energy. Um, but like everyone has to deal with that. It's just like I deal with maybe a few other things that have to do with like caring for someone or
Yeah. Well,
whatever.
that can be always unpredictable too. Like you never know how long
Yeah,
something's going to take.
for sure. So it's like, but obviously, like, I don't mean this in like a burden way or anything like
Mm.
that. Like, I'm very happy with how things are and whatnot. But of course, it makes other things like be delayed sometimes, and you have to prioritize. Obviously, if someone like needs you,
Yeah.
someone
Absolutely.
depends on you, like you have to show up, and that's just how it is, you
Mhm.
know. But I think I've I've found a work rhythm that really works for me. And lately, like I said before, I've been enjoying everything so much, like allowing myself to actually just have so much more
Mhm.
fun and not worry so much, and that takes a lot of time. That takes up a lot of time worrying and being anxious. So,
Yeah, that's so real.
I think that has changed a lot in my work dynamic, and it has given me a lot more time to do these things like collabs or hanging out with friends or
Mhm.
even like with my mom, because last year I barely even saw my mom. We lived together and I barely even saw her.
Oh.
Um, but it's important to I think it's important for your stream as well, but also for your mental sanity in general, like to also do other things. The same
Yeah.
way that it's not good to do just one thing, especially not something that is like always on your PC, always in your room,
Mhm.
It's good to also do other stuff, and a good mental sanity makes a good streamer
Yeah, I
sometimes.
tell people like I've been meaning to write a tweet about this because I think it's
Yeah.
true. I think which this is like so funny because everybody's like VTubers don't touch grass, streamers don't touch grass. I think touching grass makes you a better streamer, like unironically, because it gives you
I
more
think so,
stories
yeah.
to like things to talk
Yeah.
about. Like if you want to be a better yapper, go touch grass, guys.
Yeah. I think so. I think, well, even more than just touch grass, I guess like
Do
just
things.
making sure that you stay grounded is
Hmm.
the main thing for me, right? Like remember that like this isn't the end of the world, and there's like so much more outside, you know?
VTuber drama
Um
doesn't exist if you turn your phone off, guys.
yeah, I guess like I don't know, like in the sense that if things don't go exactly the way that you want them to go, there's always like so many other things to put your energy towards,
Hmm.
even within streaming itself. Like, I don't know if like if streaming isn't exactly going like perfectly the way that I imagined it to be or idealized it to be or anything like that. Like I can put more energy into making covers or put more energy into the parts that I know I can fix, like, or get better at, with streaming and whatnot. And all of that, I think being outside or talking to other people and not really shutting everyone out and isolating, like, gives you a better, broader perspective of things.
It also
And
makes
it's
you
not just
like
like,
happier generally too. Like we're
for
social
sure,
creatures,
yeah.
like you have to interact with people in real life.
Yeah, yeah. So I think like it's very nice to make time for those things. And I guess like a lot of the time it happens to a lot of streamers that like they feel guilty because they're spending time doing something else instead of being on stream or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like I felt that way a lot in the past, and the way I started thinking about it was like, well, I'm really doing a disservice to my community and my chat if one, I give like a terrible example, and two, I don't respect my own wishes and my own vibes and whatever,
Well, you're gonna
like
get
I'm
burned
just
out,
not
and then like
feeling it.
you're just not gonna stream. If you are
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. So yeah, I tried to be still hardworking, but to a degree that I can manage. So, like for example, when I was streaming every single day of March, I allowed myself to do a lot of like shorter streams and whatnot, but
Mm-hmm.
still be consistent, like and show up every day. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I did some like 2-hour streams and whatever, and then immediately after March ended, I was like, okay, now I can do like 5 hours, you know,
Yeah.
because I'm not doing every day. So yeah, I think that is a good balance. It's good to find a good balance for everything, you know?
Yeah, you don't I'm also struggling with that too because I'm a very all or nothing kind of person.
Yeah.
Because I have to work so much on like my chosen career path because I'm a stupid idiot who chose to do this as my career.
Hmm.
Like art is hard. You have to make it your life for a long time to even like make it a profitable thing.
Yeah,
Um but I'm getting to the point where I'm realizing like life isn't all about that anymore. It
of
shouldn't be.
course.
Like you
Yeah,
should be able to have a like balance is really the name of the game when it comes to being happy.
for sure.
But it can be really hard to like actually get there. So it's
Yeah,
important to like be mindful of that, I think. Life is Roblox, yes.
so true.
Life
So true.
is Roblox.
I agree with this statement. Yeah, I think balance and consistency are the most important things for
Yeah, you're
sure.
better off
Yeah.
streaming or like you're better off doing something anyway, even if it's not perfect. Like you can just say you did
Yeah.
it. Like or it's
Yeah.
better than not doing it at all?
100%. Yeah.
Mondo
I agree.
said, what would you recommend for someone who wants to create content but doesn't have the technical skills for things like thumbnails? I would say like just do it anyway.
Oh.
Like you're not going to get better if you don't do it. We all start somewhere.
Yeah. What do you mean not have technical skills? Like you don't know how to use Photoshop?
Yeah, you
There are
can
so
teach
many
yourself.
tutorials out there.
Mhm.
Yeah. I learned alone. And I worked for it.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
it's going to be
literally worked
frustrating.
as a graphic
I think the
designer. It
hardest
is.
part is like you just have to be content with being frustrated for a while,
Yeah.
which
And like
sucks.
also it's okay to make simple thumbnails. It doesn't need to be extra, like you don't need to do exactly what everyone else does first. And
Mhm.
two, most of the time people make very, very simple stuff. Like, I don't know, you just grab a picture of the game and you put your PNG and the logo, and that's like perfectly fine, and it, does the job,
Or if you stream on Twitch, you don't really have to do that.
You don't have to. Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
nice to have for Twitter.
Yeah, for sure. For Twitter, for YouTube, if you stream on YouTube, or I don't know, for whatever you want, but you don't really need to do it anyways, like not even for YouTube or Twitter. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it just
It
takes
is just like,
practice.
yeah, I think like for me, it is really important to have good branding
Hmm.
um from a business side of things, right? Which is not what I
Absolutely.
put my focus towards the most, but I do like, it's satisfying for me because I love design and everything. to see very good and like consistent branding, and so that's why I put a lot of energy into the thumbnails. But then again, like, this is not me complaining about having a lot of work when it comes to stuff like that. It's more so like, you know, I genuinely enjoy so much seeing the outcome,
Yeah.
and so I want to do it. Like, if I'm not gonna do that, then I'd rather just not do it at all. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, also, it
I
like
want to
makes
do
you
the things
proud.
that make me enjoy it.
Like if you're proud of
Yeah.
it, like you're gonna be happy, and then you're gonna have a good stream. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, it's kind of like you don't need to wear your fanciest clothes when you go see your friends, but like sometimes like getting all nice and looking dapper or cute or whatever you want to feel like, it makes you feel better and like makes you hype for the meeting itself, right?
Yeah.
And so I guess it's like a similar thing for me. Like it's the whole setting up of the whole situation,
I think
right?
having an excuse to do your best is actually good for
Mhm.
people. You know, like even if
Yeah,
you don't have to, like making that choice is like good for your mental, I think.
yeah. I think for me, like the main thing that drives me in everything I do, and this is really cheesy, so you know, brace yourself, but I am a very passionate person. Like I would say that I'm a very hopeful and passionate person, right?
Hmm.
And so like just doing things that convey my passion to other people in one way or another, even if it's one person that's going to see my thumbnail, um it just makes me feel more passionate, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
Even if no one sees it, even like if it's for myself, if it feeds the fire, let's say, like it's worth it, you know?
Hmm.
So
Absolutely.
I think it honestly, for your question, the advice that I can give, or I don't know if like you want it or not, so take it or leave it, but I guess like my answer is like, you don't have to do something that doesn't feel right for you. Like, do whatever feels right for you. If you don't want to make a thumbnail, you don't have to make a thumbnail. Who cares?
Yeah,
You
also
know?
like when you're just starting streaming, I think the best thing you can do is just hit go live. Like that's the hardest part for most
Yeah.
people. It's like getting over that initial barrier. Don't get caught up in stuff like that. Just go live and get used to streaming first, and then you can
Yeah.
optimize from there. I didn't really find my stride until pretty recently, I would say. So, and I have other
Yeah.
factors in the way of that. So, I would say like it's always a learning sort of thing. Like you have to be self-critical and like take things as they come, and if that takes a long time, that's okay. Like it's just how it is.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I agree with you for sure.
Streaming
Yeah.
is it requires a
Sorry.
lot of different kind of skills, and not everybody is equipped with them from the get-go, for sure.
I think no one. It's like such an unnatural thing at the
Hmm.
beginning. Like it feels so so strange, I suppose, to a certain degree. When you first start off, and like that has happened to me in the past as well. It I did not remember honestly until you said that, like the go live thing. Um I I forgot how hard it was at first for me
Yeah.
to actually press the button to go live, and I guess like it makes me look back a little and feel really proud, like wow,
Well,
I
yeah, because
really do not feel that way
for us,
anymore.
it's like
That's
totally
amazing.
normal and second nature, but like when we were starting out, it was so much harder.
It was, yeah. It's like so like anxiety inducing sometimes, I
Hmm.
suppose. But it's really one of those things where it, exposing yourself to it will make you like have an easier go at
Yeah.
it,
Like now I
really.
don't care. I'll go live and do
Yeah.
anything, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I think it's important to try, and it's fine if it's not for you. You don't have to, right? Like
Hmm.
if you want to do it, then that's good, but it has to be something that you do for fun. And I didn't understand that when people said that to me, because I was like, well, you can also do it for like as a job, right?
Yeah.
But while that is true, I think that it is very important for it to be something that you enjoy. If you're a content creator, trying to make a living out of content creation and you don't enjoy it, then like in one way or another, then I think like
well, also like why are you taking all that risk for what, you know? Because it's like a risky job anyway. Like, what's the point if you don't enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, that's what I think as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty much how I feel about that question, honestly. I think there's so much we could say. Like, there's so much advice to give when it comes to content creation.
There's also a lot of VTubers who like spend thousands of dollars on a model, go live and hate streaming, and I'm like, what do you waste all that money for what? Yeah. Oh my god.
Try it first before spending money on it. That's
because models are not cheap, especially like high quality ones or like
being pretty is expensive.
Yeah, it's so expensive. What's up, chat? Any fellow parsleys? Me. I'm a parsley, actually.
Oh my god. Wait, what's the name of your audience?
The Cub Coven.
Wait, how would you call like an individual one?
Like a cub or a chat bear.
Okay, I'm a cub.
Do you know what my mascot looks like?
I think I've seen it, but I would love to see it again.
Parsleys and chat bears have the same size of ass. You guys are probably siblings.
Wait, what do you mean? How do you know what? How do you know? Oh my god, yes! That's so cute! Stop!
I'm trying to find an actual cute picture. I designed him myself. I'm very proud of him.
He's so cute. Oh my god, I also designed parsley. Your hand.
We should get art of them being friends. I was looking for like a cute sticker, but all of my stickers of Chat Bear are fucking cursed. Like the closest thing I have is Skibbity Chat Bear. Like that's
oh my god. That's awful. No, that's great, but like that's also so cursed. I will try to draw our chats together.
So cute. Oh my god. So cute. Yeah, they both have fat asses, so they're probably related in some way.
I love that. I'm not a very good artist, but
no, you're good. I've seen your drawings. They're good.
They're so silly. They're so silly. I've gotten better with the parsleys, but I think it took a little bit of time there. But
well, it's hard to make an appealing mascot. I think it's deceptively hard.
Yeah, for sure. It is really hard. But it's so fun.
It is. God. It is fun. I agree. It is so fun. Okay, I have another question for you. This is from my list. Do you have any music-related goals as Sugi that you want to accomplish?
Oh my god, what a good question.
Also, thank you for all the follows, chat.
I think yes, I do have a lot of goals. Like for example, I would like to release a full like original album. That would be so great.
Oh my god, that would be so cool.
I would love to eventually I would like to write a full song myself, like mostly the lyrics at least, because I'm not like I know music, but I just know it. I don't know how to explain it. Like I just know.
Thank you for the 25 gifted. Holy shit, Chad. Oh my god. Thank you.
Yes.
Holy Chad. What the heck? Thank you. Enjoy your emotes.
Yippee.
Enjoy your Chat Bear butt emotes.
But oh my god, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I would like to release more original music. I want to make so many covers with other people. I think that would be really fun. There are so many songs I want to cover. I think my main goal right now though is I want to release like a bardcore album.
Oh my god, that would be so fun.
Yeah, I is it okay to say something that I'm gonna do?
Yes, of course. No, I want you to promo yourself here. It's cool.
Okay. So my birthday, well, we're birthday neighbors, right?
Yeah, we have I think we're the same week actually.
Yeah, you're well, do you share your birthday?
Yeah,
with
yeah,
me,
yeah, I
chat?
do.
Oh,
April 29th.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm April 24th, and I will be doing like a little donathon thingy. But
Yeah.
I actually added that as one of the goals, like having a full bardcore.
All right, chat. You know what to do. Save your money.
Yeah, save your money for Bear's birthday. Let's
No!
go.
I won't be able to
No, I
celebrate
mean,
that much. Every year, my birthday's
no.
like 2 weeks before finals, so I can't do a lot. But once I graduate from
Oh,
college, I'll do something huge.
I understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got it. You got it. That'll be the day we party. Let's go.
Oh, you two-chested it?
But
Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. World of
wait,
Warcraft, pog.
oh, the world. Yeah, I was like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I'm really excited for all of that, and I think that's my main thing right now. What I want to put the focus towards.
Chat, if you haven't
Honestly,
seen a Sugi karaoke stream, you're doing one tomorrow, right? Maybe? I think.
yeah, I
Chat,
think so.
your homework is to go to one of Sugi's karaoke streams. They're so good. They're just concerts. They're so good.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
They're
Glad
so
you like
good.
them.
I love
Thank
singing
you.
too, but I'm nowhere like it's like my hobby. Like it's like my job is art, but my hobby is like I really enjoy singing. So I want to do more covers too, but there's so much time. And I'm so baby at like doing that stuff.
If you need help, like let me know if I can, I don't know, help you at all with any prep or you need any advice or anything like that.
Yeah.
Please count on me on
Thank
that.
you.
I would love to help however I can.
Maybe we should cover something together someday.
Oh my god. I would love to. Yes, that would be great.
Yeah, Snake Eater cover is so good. Chat, what's your favorite Sugi cover? Mine is Vampire.
Really? Oh my god.
I love that cover.
I feel like I like that cover, but it's like outdated. I would like to remake it. You know?
I feel that way about
like
my Kickback cover. I've improved so much since then.
You covered Kickback?
I did.
Oh my god, I need to listen to that. What the heck? I love that song. It's so fun.
It was my very first cover too.
Oh, no way. That's huge.
I've only done 2. I've done Kickback and I've done Animal by Deco Nina, and then I just finished recording another one, but yeah, I covered the Chainsaw Man theme. It was fun.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, I did listen to this. I have it liked. I remember. That's so cool.
Well, thank you.
That's amazing. I'll listen to it again afterwards. But yeah, I love singing. It just, I don't know. I feel like I'm the most myself when I am singing. If I could sing every day on stream, I would. But I also really like playing games.
Yeah, that's so real. I'm that way with art too. I'm like, I love drawing, but like I gotta play games sometimes or else I'm gonna go crazy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think like, I don't know, it's a really good, like, cool thing to do, but I also really want to play games
Yeah.
because it's just like it boosts my mood and makes me feel, I don't know, very excited, so it's always fun.
You're
really
inspiring
fun.
me to play Metal Gear Solid. I want to play.
Oh my god, please, 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 please. I'll be here. I'll be here to hold your hands. I love Metal Gear so much. Like, you don't even know. I love Metal Gear.
The only thing I know is Snake is really hot and I want to play game with hot man.
Yeah, Snake is really hot, but I can't see him in that way.
Well, I don't know anything about his character, so maybe I'll change my, like, you know how, like, I'll change my opinion? It's like how I think Cloud is hot, but, like, he's my baby, so, like, I don't...
Yeah.
You know?
I think, it's dated. Let's just say that it's, like, a dated game, right?
Yeah, it's old as hell.
Like, but it's not because of that that I'm saying that. There's someone else in there that, you know, I really enjoy.
Who is the older Snake?
Oh, you mean no, not Big Boss. I love Big Boss though, but not like that. No. I am. There's a character. I don't know if you know him, but there's a little character in Metal Gear called Otakon.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta look up what they look like because I know who you're talking about.
I love him so much.
Oh,
it's
okay. I
sad.
see. I see.
I feel like I'm I love him so much. Like, you don't understand. I
He's
love him. I
so
love him.
is he a scientist? Or is
Yeah,
he
something like
okay.
that.
Okay. I see your
Something like
taste
that.
now.
Something like
I
that.
get you. I
I like
understand.
nerds, so sorry.
Oh, you're so based. You're so based. I understand.
Oh man, he's just like so funny. He's so funny. You'll see. I really hope you play it because
Yeah. I think over
such an
summer,
experience.
I'll play because I want to like actually like marathon the story because it's like the story is like really important, right? So like I want to make sure that like
Super important. Yeah.
because like the problem when I'm streaming during school is like I don't stream a lot. Like I stream like 3 times max a week. Otherwise, I'd fail my classes. And even then, sometimes I don't stream that much because I'm so busy. It would take me too long to get through a game like that if I was streaming during the semester. So I have to wait for like summertime to play games like that.
Yeah, makes sense. For sure.
And now we
but
have
it's so worth it.
Silk
Oh my
Song
God.
to look forward to as well. So
I actually started playing oh my God.
Hollow Knight?
Hollow Knight. Yeah. I started playing Hollow Knight the other day. I think it's so fun. I wanted to play it on stream, but I feel like it is a game that is quite intimidating. So I think I'm gonna play Hollow Knight offline.
It is long.
I think I will save Silk Song for stream.
That's valid.
Hollow Knight.
I played it on my Donathon last summer, and I didn't realize that it was like a 40-hour game. It's long.
40?
It's long. Yeah.
What? I had no idea. What's that? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
was kind of
crazy.
shocked. I beat it in 40. I got the true ending on my first run, which is like, not to brag, but I was pretty proud of that. The platforming
That's
is
amazing,
crazy. Yeah. I would say it is a very good stream game. I didn't have a lot of backseating.
That's great.
Coffee, thank you for the raid.
Coffee.
We love Pink Cat. Thank you for the raid, Coffee. Hello. My name is Bear, and this is episode 2 of Bewitching Banter with Sugi Aoki. I've drawn Sugi, and we're chatting. That's the whole point of the show. Is I draw and we yap.
Yes, we've been yapping.
We're talking about Hollow Knight and how long that game is for some reason. It's so long.
It really is. Thank you for the raid.
Yes, thank you. I hope you had a good stream. By the way, what is the word? Vibe check. How are you feeling on time? Are you feeling?
I feel good. I do want to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
In a second.
Go piss, girl.
It's okay. We can keep talking.
No, go piss, girl. Go piss, girl.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Go piss, girl. Okay, Parsleys. Tell me. What is your favorite thing about Sugi? Tell me. Can you tell me what Silk Song is? I don't know. It's the sequel to Hollow Knight, but it was announced in 2019 and they said it was going to come out in like 2021 and it still hasn't come out yet. I think it's in like IP legality hell or something. That's just my guess. That's just my guess. Also, let me plug Sushi. Sushi? Hello, I just called her Sushi. Suki. My freaking brain is so melty. It's hard to draw and talk sometimes. Sushi Aoki. Okay, we have to get a collab cafe with where she gets a sushi dish. Actually, guest. Also, if any of the new friends are enjoying the stream, you should join the Discord. It's the best place to keep up with me and the content. And here are my other socials as well. Also, Coffee Raiders, what was your favorite part of Coffee's stream as well? Personality and her giggles, her playful and warm attitude. So cute! Oh my god, those are such cute answers. I love that. I love that. It's adorable. I'm struggling with this little hairpiece for some reason. Oh, I should probably thank everybody. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I misspoke really hard and I called you Sushi Aoki on accident.
Oh, it's okay. You're not the first person to call me Sushi.
I was like, we gotta get you like a collab cafe and that can be like your food.
Oh, we haven't gotten our collab name yet. Wait. Your name is Bear, my name is Sugi. Okay.
Sukuma.
I don't know.
Sukuma nuts.
Oh my god.
What is the focus on your art major? I am a game artist, so I went in as a concept art major. I've pivoted in the last year to becoming a 3D character artist, so I do concept art and also 3D art as well.
Oh my god. Why am I getting shilled in the chat? What did I come back to? Hello.
I asked them what their favorite thing about you was.
Oh, what the heck? Oh,
yeah, Sugi's chat. I worked on. If you've seen Invincible season 2, I worked on that show.
No way! Wait, that's huge. Invisible.
Thank you.
Title drop.
Invisible. Yeah, I do too. It was really cool. Yeah, I did some character design and some layout. It was my very first like big girl industry job. I worked on indie games previously, but yeah, but you know, everybody's seen all the layoffs happening, so I haven't had freelance since, so I've just been focusing on streaming and my schoolwork since then. So yeah. Which indie games? I can't say because it's doxable. So you'll just have to believe me on that one.
I believe. He's shown me stuff. It's pretty cool. A long time ago. Do you remember when you showed me some cool stuff?
Probably about a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
it was like
2022, I think.
I don't know. I think it was like more like schoolwork, but it was like projects that you could send to something, right?
Was it the Did I show you my design that I'm working on right now for the model that I'm making?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I'd love to.
Okay, hold on.
You want to?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Is it your model?
It's for a 3D model for school, but I did the design like myself.
Wait,
yeah,
no way.
I'm learning character art because there's not a lot of jobs right now. So I'm learning like a new job title so I can be competitive. It's also fun, so.
Yeah, honestly, learning new skills is always so cool. Yo, oh my god. Wait, that's so stinking cute.
Thank
love
you.
This. It's so like fantasy and like I don't know, like obviously I love medieval fairy tale gore, right?
I'm sorry, Chad, I can't show you, but the premise of my story is a culinary academy, but it's like magical. So like it's like witch school, but like for food wizards, and they go and they like hunt monsters that like give them special ingredients. And they like make magical dishes and stuff.
That's so cute. Oh my god, I love that.
It's been really fun because there's a lot of really cool design stuff you can do with like culinary stuff. So I'm trying to get like pretty crazy. I'm like designing some teachers right now and I'm getting like crazy with it with the teachers because they're, you know, supposed to be super powerful.
Yeah.
So think like Dungeon Meshi meets Little Witch Academia.
As like that's so crossover. Cool. Oh my god. I love that. I love that. That's so
Do you have a favorite anime?
I have a few. Yes. I like Spice and Wolf, like I said before. And I like Frieren. I like Frieren so much. Oh my god.
I've been meaning to
so
watch
good.
that forever.
It's so good. And then I really like do you know Makoto Shinkai?
Yeah.
I love him. And so every movie by him, like except for Weathering with You, because I didn't like that one very much, I really, really, really enjoy. Mostly Suzume because it just Your Name is honestly so good too. So
I
I
have
don't
a
know. I love both of
confession.
them.
Chat might be
Oh
sad.
my god.
I haven't seen any Shinkai movies.
No, oh my god. Well, I'm not sad, but you definitely need to.
Yeah, I will watch them. I just haven't seen them because whenever they've come out, it's been when I'm like super busy and then I just like keep forgetting to watch them basically.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's a lot of very time-consuming stuff that you do, so nobody can really
Yeah, I
blame
also
you
want to
for
give
that.
it my full attention too. So like I watch a lot of movies while I work, but I don't want to like work and watch a Shinkai movie. You
Yeah,
know? Like I want to give it my full attention. So I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah,
I
all of those
understand.
things that have been like that you just said are like things I've been meaning to watch.
Yeah. It's all so good. Like I can't recommend his movies enough. It's honestly like so I don't know. It's very inspiring. Like the colors and the way he well, I don't know if I think it's like a team,
Yeah,
right?
his art team, yeah.
Um the art team like make the backgrounds and everything. Oh my god, like all the little details. I think like especially for someone that, knows how much goes into it, you would really really like it.
Yeah, I look at the
So,
backgrounds a lot.
yeah.
They're really detailed. It's actually
They're
insane.
amazing. I love it so much. Oh my
My
goodness.
I wanna have you seen
Mhm.
Monogatari?
I have. I don't I don't love it. Do
How
you?
did you
Is
finish
it
it?
your favorite? I no, I did not finish. I mean,
Okay.
I watched Bakemonogatari, I think. Like,
Okay, that's
is that the
okay.
one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The first season?
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah,
Hmm.
I finished it recently. I love it, but
Hmm.
if you don't finish it, I can see why you wouldn't love it, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nobody ever told me that. So,
It's
you know,
well, so the thing about Monogatari is it's a very like you need like uber mega like media literacy. Like you have to
ah,
like A possess media literacy, which I think you definitely do, and B you have to like pay attention like the whole time.
uh-huh.
And it's so much talking.
I see. I do. I love like just watching movies or shows and whatever. I think it's great.
Mhm.
And so I do think I have like pretty good media literacy, but I
Yeah.
think like maybe because I gave up on it too early, it just felt like too down bad for me. Like not in the sense
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
it made me uncomfortable, more so in like, oh, is this like all this is gonna be?
So
You
the
know? Have you
interesting
ever
thing
seen?
about
Oh,
that,
sorry.
oh, I was going to say
Hmm.
that's actually intentional from the author.
Yeah, I imagine
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
intentional
mean,
because the main character is like not a very good person. So like
yeah.
we view the story through his eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, you're kind of making me want to watch it.
Yeah, I love it. There's a
Look-see.
character named Hanekawa. I relate to her a lot. I really love her. And if anybody in chat has seen the new arc, the Nadeko arc made me freaking bawl my eyes out. It was so good.
Is Hanakawa the one that goes like, "Nya, nya, ma, nya, nya, ju, nya, nya,
Yes.
ju, nya, nya, nya"? I know
Yes.
that whole. I don't know why, but I learned it at some point in my life. I know it.
I also really love Shinobu and like Kiss Shot as well. They're the thing about like
Mm.
the Nisio Ishin, the author. I don't know their gender, but I'm pretty sure they're a
Mm.
man. They write female characters really well, and I
Oh,
really
that's really
appreciate that.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I will give it a try then.
Y-
I trust your
I will
judgment.
say if you when you hit the
Hmm.
second season, you're gonna want to like die. There is like some fan
Oh,
service
is
that
it
I was like,
the
this is pain. Like this
is it
sucks.
the
Like
toothbrush part?
yes.
Okay, I see. I'll try to remind myself that it's like, part of it. I guess like, you know how in Chainsaw Man it also gets like that
Yes.
a little bit? I did not enjoy it in Chainsaw Man. Like I felt like it
Mm.
went a little bit out of bounds.
I think it's supposed to make you uncomfortable, but I totally agree.
No, like more than just uncomfortable. It made me like I was like, okay, I see what they are trying to do here, but I don't feel like they are executing it the way that I
Yeah,
can
absolutely.
grasp the concept. You know what I mean?
Rome, thank you for the raid. Hello. How was your stream? Rome chat, you guys know me. This is Sugi. Go follow Sugi. She's lovely. That's it.
Thank you.
Rome is my...
Oh, there you're mod. That's so cool.
Yeah, Rome is my face cam streamer that I adopted, and he's now... He knows all of the VTubers now.
Oh, that's so cool. I don't have a FaceTime face cam streamer that I've adopted yet.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I adopted him from Overwatch.
Like
I was like, come here. You're coming with me.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Wait, why are they laughing when I said... Why are they laughing at me calling them your mod? Aren't they your mod?
Bear talk to a podcast? Yeah, dude. We're gonna launch a shitcoin right now. Give me your money. Sukuma so coin dirty. To the moon.
Sukuma? No, that can't be our ship name. It can't be. It has to be like Kumaoki. I like that one.
Yeah, Kumaoki's cute. I agree.
I like that one. But yeah, I think like media like that is really cool. I just think that it is missed a lot of the time. Like it can be very hit or miss. You know what I mean?
I agree. It's really hard because like I feel like they like bonk you over the head with it too hard sometimes, and it's like just unenjoyable. It's like, oh yeah, I get the point, but like please stop. You know what I mean?
Right. There's another show that people love a lot, and I get so much like
thank you for the 5
so much I get trashed on a lot for saying this, but
I might agree with you. Show. I might agree with you.
It's Fully Cooley. You know of it. It's not that well known.
Okay, but... no, I love Fully Cooley. However, only the first season. Everything after that is ass.
I think Fully Cooley. I don't. It was so long ago when I watched Fully Cooley.
But I agree. The sexual content in that show is gross, bro.
It was like silly at first, and then I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah,
and
I agree.
I was like trying to find an explanation for it online, and the explanation the author gave it was, it's made to make you feel stupid. I'm like, okay, like I can look at a math sheet if I need to feel stupid. Why would you make me watch this show?
Yeah, do you know the story like as to why that anime was made?
No.
So it's really made by the same studio that made Eva. And Eva, like Evangelion.
Oh, Eva. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. They made so much money off of Eva. They were like, let's just make something insane. And then they made Fully Cooley.
You know, that makes perfect sense because I hate Evangelion as
well. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's such a hot take. Whoa.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think that I think the anime is so entertaining. I can definitely say that, right? I think like the show was very good to watch, but I have like issues with the morale of it all. Like I just feel like there's that's a part in particular that just like isn't my favorite, right?
Are you talking about the stuff with Misato?
No. That part is, I mean, that whole thing is weird as well. But no, I'm more so talk about the hospital scene.
Oh.
But it's not just that. It's like just Jinji's general behavior.
Yeah.
I'm not like I don't like him that much.
Yeah, I think you're not really supposed to. Yeah, you're not supposed to like him. The hospital scene is because like you're supposed to be like, this kid is like traumatized, fucked up, and also not a very good person. But also I can see not wanting to watch a show like that because it's the same thing you were saying about Fully Cooley and Monogatari as well. Like I get not wanting to watch shows where the main character is not a very good person.
Yeah. I think like it's not that I have an issue with. I feel like it's the pandering. I don't know if pandering is the right word, but
yeah,
it almost feels like it's kind of like justified in that sense, and I am like very much like I'm very much like the kind of person that's like, I don't care if you have had like a bad life. Like to me, that's not reason enough to justify you doing that to someone else, to someone else's extent. Like, I feel like it's just so messed up, right? Because we all go through stuff, and so like if we all did very bad things, then it would just really cause so much harm in the world, right? And I
Yeah.
guess the anime itself like tells that story. Like the father, not to spoil it for anyone, but like the father has gone through so much, like with the whole loss that he goes through, and like he's a terrible father, and then like Jinji goes ahead and is a terrible person. I prefer a story where like maybe there's an example like the father where he turns into a terrible person or a terrible father or whatever, and the main character is like, okay, I'm gonna take it upon myself to, not be that way. you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, by the end with the whole like clapping scene or whatever, I was very confused first and foremost, and then I was like, okay, but this just feels like, oh, he's a terrible person because he's sad. You know what I mean? And
Have
I
you
was
seen
like,
the modern movies?
no, people have told me this before. They're
You
like, you need to
might.
watch them.
I didn't like them. This is actually a crazy take. People are gonna be like, "Bear, what the fuck are you saying?" I hated the modern movies until the last one, but everybody doesn't like the last movie
Oh,
because I
really?
feel like the last movie, Shinji finally gets called out on his shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that makes it a lot more like a better payoff. Obviously I watched Ava, like the original, at a very young age, but the way that I
Mm-hmm.
kind of see it is like none of the behavior is being like they're not saying it's okay. I think they're just kind of saying everybody sucks, the situation sucks, and this is what happens when people are put in this situation, I guess. But I do get what you're
Right.
saying because it's not always enjoyable to watch like a story like that. It makes you feel like shit, like straight up. Like it just makes you feel horrible. And I agree with Lumen. You
Yeah.
will like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood if you feel that way.
Yeah, I was watching it with my tier threes like
You'll
months ago, but then I got so busy. I will finish
Yeah,
it.
you
But
will love it.
I think like I guess my issue with media like that is that I can appreciate it for myself, but I think it can be really dangerous to make stuff like that, because I think people grab onto that and hold on to that to be like, okay, well, I'm a sad person and I've been through terrible things and I can like justify it because I've like justify the bad things I do
This is
to
so
you or
funny.
to someone else because,
This is so funny
because I've
because
been
I
through stuff.
agree. I agree, but in a different way. Like,
Mhm.
so I feel that way about most isekai. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
this
100%.
is gonna
Yes.
filter some
Yes.
people like right now. I
Mhm.
think ReZero is probably the most like pandery garbage I've ever seen. And not because of the sexual content, but because Subaru
Mhm.
is such a horrible fucking person and the show
Yes.
rewards him for it.
Literally, and I feel that way about so many like anime media actually. Like, super like ReZero, I really loved season one. I loved it so much. Season two, I couldn't keep watching it. I think like after the ending of season one, I was like devastated, and I was like, this is so wrong. Like this was not how things were supposed
Well,
to go.
they started off with like such a good like premise where where Amelia like actually yells at him for being a dickhole, and then
Yeah.
he like actually faces consequences for his actions, and then he goes down this route where he's like, all of you women need to love me because I'm sacrificing myself for you, even though you have no idea that I'm doing this. And then he sounds like a
There's
total dick, and then the show is like, yeah, okay, that's valid. And then they proceed, and I'm like,
yeah.
what the heck, bro?
Yeah, like I
Like,
get it that he goes through some growth, let's say, but it's just so it's like to what extent? Like if he had actually gone through the growth that you want to portray here, he wouldn't have made the choice that he made.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Also, Gary,
But
I've watched season 2. I disagree. I think it makes it worse. But
I I liked ReZero though, like, but I also watched it when I was so young. So I mean, I guess
I
I
watched
was
it
like
over
a
COVID,
teenager,
so
right?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I watched it a little bit before that, like a few
Mm-hmm.
years before that. Um, but I don't know. I think like there's a lot of anime media that is that way, and it's fine. And I'm sure that there is a public for it that would enjoy it for what it
Well, we're
is.
just not the
But
target audience, is really what it is.
yeah, I'm not the target audience for it. You know what I mean? Because like as much as I can respect it and appreciate the art of it, it just it kind of like it makes me feel more angry than anything positive, and I try not to consume media that makes me feel that
Yeah, I
way, if that
agree.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's real.
Um,
No,
so yeah,
I
it's
get what
like
you're saying. I feel that way too, but lately I've been able to like actually kind of like with specifically Monogatari and like Chainsaw Man are great example, and also Ava to some extent. It's like I can watch those because the characters get called out on their shit, so it's like better,
yeah,
I think.
yeah, for sure. I think like I don't know. It's really interesting because there, like I said, there's two sides to how people interpret these things, and I guess thinking about how that will make people feel justified for
Mm-hmm.
terrible behavior or terrible like, you know, no compassion, I suppose, like
Yeah.
just really makes me feel negative things, let's just say. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess like as a piece of art, right? As an art piece, I'm like, okay, this is really cool, and I like what it's trying to convey. I just would like to see it conveyed better. You know
Well,
what I
I do
mean?
think like, and honestly, this is another thing that might filter some people, but you shouldn't be here if you can't understand what I'm saying, I think. But I do think that if we're speaking just based on like a gender perspective, like male power fantasy is not escapism for women because a lot of the time it's like you can't escape, like the escapism isn't the same because you're being objectified. Like you see that and you're like, okay, like this is kind of gross. Like you can't turn your
I
brain off in
think
the same way a man can in that situation. Um,
yeah, yeah, I don't like harem if that's what we're talking
yeah.
about.
I'm
I
also
really
talking about
don't
like
like it.
SAO, ReZero, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's more of a reality for us. So
Yeah.
we latch on to the parts that are like actually degrading women. A
Yeah.
lot more than it's a lot harder for us to kind of gloss over that, I think. Like, and I don't think
Yeah.
sexual content is bad, and I don't think like exploring themes of like gender bias is bad in media, but there's a very big difference in like how men and women consume media. It's why there's not a lot of shoujo anime anymore. It's actually because women are more likely to consume media made for men than men are more like men are not likely to consume media made for women, but women are likely to consume media made for men, if that makes sense. So it's more profitable for companies to focus on media for men than it is for women because more
Yeah.
people will watch stuff that is made for men. If that makes
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
sense.
It's more popularized, right? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I think like um I think I don't know how to phrase it, but I guess like there are so many people that are more, or at least, well, I don't know if I could speak in like the larger scale of things, but the people I'm surrounded by, for the most part, I think mostly enjoys uh JoJo side of things.
Yeah.
Like, you know, less toxic masculinity like narratives and whatever. So that's good. I just stay away from like all of that, right?
Yeah.
But I think like it's not an issue if you see it for what it is, but I think like you said, it's like a harmful narrative for people that don't feel represented by it, and or people that do, you know?
Yeah.
I guess
Like I don't
in
think
one
like I think that
some
it's like
sense it's just
harmful to like
harmful.
glorify bad behavior, I guess. Because there's a difference
Yeah.
between being a like a bad person like as a character and then like showing that in a light like hey, this is like actually bad, like which is like what most things do. But then in anime, you'll get these male characters who are like the most fucking like sexist assholes imaginable, and then they get rewarded for that behavior. I think
Yeah, I
that's the
don't know.
biggest
I think in
problem.
general, and there's also like a lot of like even on the other side of things, right? There's a lot of girl characters that are like insane and just like plain evil as well. Like just in general, there are so many characters in anime that are like not great,
Mm-hmm.
right? But and that's fine. Like there's not every piece of media you're gonna consume is gonna be like a telltale or anything like that, or something you need to learn something from. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with that, right? But I do think that there are some shows where it feels like it is the point to kind of justify, glorify, blah blah blah, certain behaviors, you know? So I think that's what I feel mostly. But
Yeah, I
it
agree.
could entirely be because I leave it before it is done. However, I think like it's pretty reckless to make one season, an entire season of like trying to like justify, in this case, like Gingy, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
because I just feel like so I feel like it closed in such a note that was so problematic, considering that most people only watch the first season of
I
Evangelion.
don't remember it glorifying Shinji, but I also watched it like 10 years ago. So I'll have to
Yeah,
watch it again and see how I feel because from what I
yeah.
remember, like
Maybe I'm
especially
just
like
to be
Misato,
honest.
like everybody, like Asuka, Shinji, Misato, whoever the fuck the older guy is, I forget his name. That asshole.
Yeah.
I don't think they're portrayed in a way that is like, hey, these guys are good people, but it's been a long time, so I'll have to see how I feel.
Yeah, no, I guess like glorify is not the word in this case. It's more so like justifying it, I
Yeah.
suppose. Like trying to give it a reason as if like that level of it could be justified, you know? Like I don't think there are certain things that you can justify because then the person that he does that to, right? What are they justified to do in the world? You know, like they're gonna kill someone and you're gonna be like, oh, they're justified, right? You know, I don't know. I feel like it's
I think Ray should just kill Shinji. I think that would just fix the problem.
yeah, and that I mean, okay, I think we can talk about this part offline, but I do think like when you're a victim of something like that, you should be able to. Not that revenge would do anything good for you,
Yeah, I
really,
agree
but
with what Gary is
if it makes you
saying.
feel
Like,
better, like I don't know.
I think it's fine to explore problematic stuff, obviously. That's like the whole point of art. But like, it
Hmm.
just matters how you portray said thing. Like, reading Berserk, none of that, well, most of the shit that happens is not um glorified. Same with like Fire Punch, my favorite manga ever. Um,
Mm,
none of that shit is glorified, but there's a
yeah,
lot of horrible stuff that happens.
yeah. I don't know. And then even honestly, like on a more surface level, I just I have a really hard time consuming like very negative uh media. Like
Yeah,
I don't know
that's really
why.
valid. There's like a
It just
through line with all the things that you've said. Like everything is
yeah,
like all the things that
it
you
just
said that
makes
you have a hard
me
time with is like it requires a lot of like the messaging is cynical, except for
yeah.
maybe like Monogatari. Monogatari is like pretty positive, but you have to get to the end to get there. So
Yeah. I guess like in the same vein that people say like, "Oh, I don't want to watch 47,000 episodes of One Piece to get to the good part." I don't want to put up with like really negative like, you know, just in general narratives that I need to get to chapter, I don't know, maybe not even that further into a series, like not even into a large series or anything like that. Like, I just don't want to continuously watch something like that. If it was a movie, I could probably like
yeah,
watch it and be like, yeah, okay, this is really cool. But since it's a show or a series of movies, it's like
it's
I
definitely a taste thing and also like a mental state thing. I feel because I didn't watch a lot of stuff like that for a long time because I
yeah.
just wasn't in a good place. Like Ava is a hard watch when you're going through something. Like it's genuinely like really difficult to sit through it. Um Same with
Yeah.
like reading Berserk too is like pretty similar. So I think that makes a lot of sense cuz like some people just don't like to consume media like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, it's really hard for me to enjoy it. As a matter of fact, like I remember when I was a kid, this is kind of like random, I
Mm.
guess, but have you seen Life of Pi?
Yes,
The
I
movie?
have. I have.
It's a really, really, really great movie, but it's a hard watch. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to watch someone go through stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And like I remember my family like watching that when I was a kid, and I was there, but like I just could not grasp the concept of the movie, like what the movie was actually telling you. Even though the guy explains it to you, I was like, this movie just feels like unnecessarily sad. Like I feel devastated and I want to cry, you know? And
Yeah.
like sometimes movies or art or media in general is just made to invoke that kind of like feeling, right?
Yeah.
But it is something that is really hard for me to consume continuously because like it just takes a lot of my mental power, you know, like to put myself through that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I definitely see where you're coming from. I've been there. I get it for sure.
Yeah.
There's also like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you read Higurashi by chance
I
or
have not,
watched
but I
it?
heard it's amazing.
I
I heard
love
it's so
I
good.
love it. But I was gonna recommend it to you, but there's a lot of sad. There's so much
It's
sad.
pretty gory, right?
Yes, yes. But the whole
Okay.
message is like really positive, but you have to get through
Oh,
so much sad to get there.
I can't explain why to you, but I love gory media. Like it's not
Really?
like in a weird way. Yeah, surprisingly, like I know I just said I don't like very negative stuff, but like I don't know. I guess like Elfen Lied.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know that one? I love that anime. And like it's really gory as well. So yeah, maybe I'll give it a try. I've always wanted to watch it. I do know that it's really sad, but sad is different from negative. Like not
Mm.
everything negative is sad and not everything sad is negative, you know?
Yeah.
Um and so I guess like that's the difference for me. To me, Evangelion is not sad. I feel like a lot of people see it as sad, and that's the main issue I have with it because like they see they watch the show and they're like, okay, I feel sorry for this person, or I feel like sat watching it. I feel like uncomfortable. I feel like disgusted, and I don't want to feel that, so I just
Mm.
don't watch it, you know? Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense. You might like Higurashi. There is some themes that are present in Ava in Higurashi that might not be the greatest, but I recommend it if you have the time, just to read it. It's incredible.
Mhm.
I love it so much. I read it during COVID, and when I was going through something really, really hard, and it helped a lot. I really enjoyed that visual novel. It's so
Oh,
good.
okay. I love like sad media. Do not get me wrong. Like I think
It's like
like
I think maybe you don't like existential stuff that much. Is that what I'm getting at?
no,
Or
I love I like philosophy is my
mm,
favorite thing in the world actually. So I love existential stuff. I just need it to be conveyed in a way where like I don't like nihilism. You know what I mean?
oh,
So
yeah, you should read Higurashi. You'd love it.
okay. I don't like nihilism, and so like I just feel like it needs to have like a it needs to tie the bonds together. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Tie the ends. Yeah, yeah. Make ends meet, but not like money wise.
I have not read Umineko, but I want to. I haven't had the time. Because it's also just as long or longer than Higurashi. I know it's like even from what I understand, even better. So, there's so many cool things I want to watch or read. There's not enough hours in the day.
Yeah. It's it's a lot. I feel you. Oh my gosh. Wait, is it okay if I go get something to drink? My
Yeah,
throat
of
is
course.
killing me.
Go grab something.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm so glad we have Higurashi enjoyers in the chat. I fucking love that visual novel. It's so good. Yes. Reminder to chat, get some water, stretch if you need to. Also, I saw, I think it was Crimson asking about Akira. I like Akira. I've seen it once when I was very ill. But I want to go back and rewatch it because it's been a while. Water, bottle of water. Good night, Bartek. Good night, good night. Bottle of water. Edit. I also have my water. I have my emotional support water bottle. I love my emotional support water bottle. I feel like we're making pretty fast progress on this, all things considered. I read like 15k page Chinese web novels as a hobby. Lumen, have you read Modao Zushi? Dude, I binged it when I had an injury in 2019 where I was working too much and I hurt myself, so I couldn't draw for like a year. And I binged that entire book in like 3 days, and that's like so many pages.
Okay, have returned.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
Hello.
Did you get a bottle of water?
I did get a bottle of water. Oh my gosh.
Wait, your British accent's so cute.
Wait, why cute? Really?
It's cute.
Is it bad?
No, it's good. It's just cute. We have a British chat bear because fun fact,
No
I
way.
actually have a citizenship to the UK.
What? Wait,
Yes.
you
Papa
have a
Bear
British accent?
Papa Bear is British.
Are you okay? Sorry, there's a running joke in my
I mean,
community.
I fixed my teeth because I live in America.
Wait, what does that mean?
You know, because like British people have bad teeth. That's like the stereotype.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I did not know.
It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, my family is very British, yes.
Wait, can you do a British accent?
A bottle of water.
Oh my god, wait, you are British. That's crazy. God, my accent is so bad. My British accent is so bad.
Yeah, you guys have dentists, but no orthodontists.
Orthodontist.
Orthodontist? That's because it's because they can't say it in an accent.
Dentist. Wait, is it? Wait. Who can say it? You mean
Like British?
Americans
No,
or
British. Like I feel like saying orthodontist in a British accent is really hard.
Orthodontist. Yeah, it would be really. I think so. How do you say aluminum in British?
Aluminium, I think.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
The aluminium. I mean, that's
Oh my
similar to
God.
how we say it in Spanish.
Oh, really?
Just say aluminio. So
I
it's,
mean,
like, the same.
American English is like weird though, so I don't know.
Yeah, American English is pretty weird. Do you feel like did you ever have a British accent naturally?
No. My dad, he has a weird hybrid accent because he moved here when he
Oh.
was 9, I think. But his
Okay.
parents like really like pushed him to like keep his accent to some degree. So he has this like weird hybrid American British accent. To me, I don't really hear it, but when other people hear him speak, they're like, "Whoa, your dad has an accent." I'm like, I can't really hear it though.
Well, I mean, he's your dad, right?
Yeah.
So I guess like it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It is normal to you.
Yeah, I am California born and raised, so I have that like California like
Yeah.
vocal, like we speak with
Valley
a vocal
girl
fry.
accent?
You know? I don't have
Valley girl
a
accent?
I don't have a Valley Girl accent, but like I do say like a lot. That's my filler word. And
Oh my god, girl. Like, that's crazy because, like, my chat totally tells me to make a Valley Girl accent, like, all the time. And, like, I talk like this, like, so often. Like, it's crazy how often I have to speak with a Valley Girl accent. It's really insane. We should go to Six Flags.
dude, Six Flags is so whack. Can I say it? It's so
I don't know
whack.
what that is.
It's a
Like,
roller coaster place. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been to the US.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
If you come, I'll take you to Disneyland.
Oh my god, thank you. Like, but I feel like I want to go to Six Flags because, like,
No, Sugi,
to
it's
experience the
Sugi,
wax, you
Sugi,
know?
it's so bad. It's so not worth going.
Okay, I trust you.
It's also like expensive as fuck. It's like not worth it.
Really? Oh no. Damn. Wait, what do you have? Okay, this is totally unrelated. I don't know why I'm going towards
Hey,
this
tangents
question,
are
but
good.
do you have a favorite food that is like very American?
Oh, well, my favorite food generally is raw salmon, and that's not very American.
Oh, I love roast salmon. Yeah, that's really
It's
good.
like I'm a bear. Like raw salmon. I love
Oh wait,
potato
actually,
chips and
okay, I thought you
donuts.
meant like sushi.
No, that too.
Wait.
Like,
Okay.
but like if you gave me like sushi grade raw salmon, just like straight up, I would just eat it.
Yeah, no, me too. Like
It's
that,
so good.
that's my favorite. It's great.
It's
I'm not a bear, but we can share, and that rhymes.
I think probably potato chips or oh my god, chat. I should tell her about dirty soda.
What is that?
Okay. So there's this thing. It started in Utah, which is a very interesting place. It's a state.
Okay.
It's soda
myself.
mixed with like coffee creamer and like other syrups, and they make like these concoctions. And I think they would probably kill a Victorian child.
Okay. Why? Why are we doing this?
So, first of all, America. Second of all, yeah, Utah has a lot of Mormons. So Mormons are a very not gonna break my own rule here. I'll just say interesting religion. And they can't drink coffee.
I see.
So,
I don't know anything about Mormons. I'm sorry.
It's
like,
probably for the
maybe
best.
That's culturally
no,
insensitive
Sugi, it's one of those American things that is not the best. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, it's like an exclusively American religion?
Yes, they think, okay, breaking my own rules a little bit, but they think that
you're gonna get canceled.
No. If I get canceled by the Mormons, it's a good thing. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, okay. Wow, it's really that bad?
Yeah, they think that Jesus is from America.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really? Wait, is this like a thing that is written down like somewhere?
Let's just say it's like, if you think VTuber grifters are bad, Mormons are worse.
Wait, no shot. Really? That's crazy. There's something worse than that?
It's crazy. Yeah. There's something worse somehow.
God.
Yeah.
Well,
they don't need gamer sub steals. They just need dirty soda instead.
I thought like Loki, I was a little worried. I was like, is this a hate crime? Like
no. It's there's a lot of like they're very like the teachings of like the original book is like very sexist, so I have no problem like shitting on it. So
I see. Well, I see. I mean, isn't there like a whole musical about it?
Yeah, it's a whole musical making fun of it.
Oh, wow! And they didn't get canceled. It must be really tough.
Yeah, yeah. I actually saw it over break. It was funny. It's by the guys who made South Park.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Interesting.
I forget that like
That
Mormons are like
something.
not a thing other places. I mean, they are, but you know, it's very American.
I see. Wow. Okay.
It's okay.
That's...
This is not a cancelable offense. We are okay.
No, I feel like I'm learning so much about your culture. You know?
It's not my culture. I'm just an observer.
No, I'm not calling you a Mormon. I'm talking about American.
Yeah, American culture is interesting. Yeah, that's for sure.
I see.
In
Yeah,
LA, we
I
have the
understand.
Scientologists. So.
Oh yeah, I do know about all that. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess. Better to know, right?
Yeah, better to know than
not...
like, because they pull you in. Like, they have like places and they try to like get unsuspecting people and like give them their like whole spiel about it. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Wow.
Actually.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying. That sounds so scary.
If you were gonna come to the US, where would you want to go?
I would like to go. I mean, not to be like that girl, but I would like to go to New York, honestly.
I went there for the
Because it's
first
just so
time.
pretty.
It's really nice. It's interesting.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know
very
that
interesting
I
place.
know it has a lot of weird things as well. Like I've heard that it can be like a little dirty or whatever, but I don't know.
Most
I
American
don't
cities
care.
are. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
most cities are, like, to be
Yeah.
honest, not even in America. But I feel like I don't know. I guess like I don't know. It's just really cool. It's just really cool. I would love to go to Broadway and watch a bunch of shows and everything and feel like I'm like one of the characters from Sex and the City and everything. You know?
Yeah,
I would
I went to Broadway to see the Book of Mormon, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, it was the
okay.
first time I ever went there, and then I got sick after, so I couldn't go in the city again, but it was fun.
Oh my God, Bear! I need to visit the U.S. and we need to go to New York together. We need to eat some. What do they?
Pizza?
Well, I have celiacs, but
They have gluten-free pizza. It's okay. They can make
eat a
gluten-free.
gluten-free pizza and watch a Broadway show.
The
That would be so
New York City is
fun.
far, but LA is fun too.
Oh yeah, LA is also like some place I would like to visit. I think honestly well, I don't know if any, but there are so many places that I want to visit in the US. Mostly like where my friends are. I
Mm,
think because I would like to visit people more than places, but
yeah.
I don't know. I think I would be down for most touristy places in the US.
The US is like I feel like a lot of people don't really know, but like the US has a lot of really great like nature too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the national parks are like so beautiful.
Oh,
Like the redwood
I
forests and like Zion as well with the
oh
rocks.
wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I know of any. Wait, is there any place in the world that like you are looking forward to visiting?
I want to go
Other
back to
besides the US?
Japan. I've been once.
You've been to Japan? Oh my God.
I was
Oh my
13.
God.
I was a baby, but it was really
Oh,
fun.
okay. That must have been so cool though.
I
Oh
went
my
with Papa
God.
Bear. Um,
Oh, that's so
yeah,
nice.
he took me for my 13th birthday. It was really fun.
That's so sweet.
So
What the
happy
heck?
for you. Heartbreak emoji.
I'm so happy for you.
Where else? I want to go to I would love to go to Sweden. I would love that.
Sweden. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I want to go to, well, I mean, no, not Sweden. I would like to go to, there's a place actually in my country that is really pretty. I want to visit.
Mm.
It's called Bariloche. It's kind of hard to say,
Mm.
but it's a really pretty place where like people ski a lot, but I like it
Oh.
in like spring because it's so green and it has like so many mountains and whatever. There are a lot of films are filmed there because it's so gorgeous. I think. Wait, would it be crazy? Wait, hold on. Actually, I'm not sure, so I want to check.
Oh wait,
Hold
is it
on.
by Chile a little bit?
It is
Or
close to Chile. If I'm like super disoriented, but I really do think that it is like near the Andes, so it
because I'm
must be.
Googling it. Yes, it says at the foothills of the Andes. Wow,
Yeah,
this looks beautiful. What the heck?
it is so beautiful. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I've always wanted to go, but I think I also want to go to like Switzerland
Mm.
or the Netherlands. I think either or of
Yeah.
those or like just any place that is like grassy and I can like frolic in the mountains
Yeah,
would
that's
be
so yeah.
so great. It would be so cool.
Yeah, I want to do that too. We don't get a lot of green in SoCal. Because it's a desert here. So whenever
Yeah.
I go somewhere that's like a forest, I'm like, oh my God, this is so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just really love like grassy areas and like just nature
Mhm.
vibes, you know. It is me, so
Yeah, we have a like beautiful nature here, but it's like not forests though, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna visit
I
Aoki
understand.
Forest actually.
Yes, please. We'd love to have more bears here. Let's go.
We have to put up like the beware the bear signs in Aoki Forest.
Beware of the bear, and it's just like the cutest little witch bear.
It's just Chat Bear's butt on the sign.
On the sign. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
That's
want to
so
travel. I
cute.
love it. It's really fun.
Yeah, I would love to travel more. I have plans to travel this year. I hope it works
Oh
out.
my god. Me too.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, you do have plans? That's cool.
I
Oh
mean,
my
I
god.
have my focus right now is like graduating, but like I try to visit friends over break like in other states usually.
Mm.
Because I may be broke, but I put everything on my credit card and I don't have any debt, so I like get points and then I use my credit card points to buy plane tickets for $0 and it's awesome. So
Oh,
that's
that
how
would
I
be weird. I didn't
travel.
know you could do that. I don't
Yeah,
have a credit card because I'm scared of them, but
that's
I really should
valid.
because you need to build your credit. But I'm scared. They're scary.
Yeah, so that's how I travel even though I'm like really broke.
Mhm.
I'll go for like a bit and like stay with friends. Um
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good alternative. Cuz traveling is expensive. And the US is big. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people who aren't from the US, like I'm not talking about you, but like in general, like I don't think people
Mhm.
understand like how big the US actually is.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think I understand it.
it's like
Honestly.
well, it's like as big as like Europe for the most part, like minus Russia. Like,
What the hell? Oh my god, that's huge. I never thought about it that way.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like getting so from if I was to get on a plane from California and fly to New York City, it would take if it was nonstop, I think it would take like 6 to 7 hours on a plane.
Mm. Oh
So
my god.
yeah, it's far.
That is absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Do you wanna go through some of the questions that chat submitted?
Yeah, sure. Would you
Okay.
like me to like read them for us
No,
since
it's
you're
okay. I got them. I got them on my. I got a
okay,
bunch
okay.
of monitors.
Sounds good.
All
Oh, you
right.
do. I have to.
I have two monitors and then my drawing tablet monitor.
Oh, okay, that's
So
really cool.
yeah. Okay. So the first question is from Bear With Me on Twitter. Um,
Oh yeah.
what has been your favorite experience so far being a VTuber?
Oh my god. What a what a hard question.
I know, right?
Um Oh, I feel like it's so hard to just choose one, you know? I feel like it's an overall thing, I
Hmm.
guess, for me. Um, but I think there are several ones that are like very important milestones. But I don't know. I think like debuting is always fun, right?
Yeah.
That is always fun. uh Getting recognized. Honestly, I think one of the main things that I like the most recently in streams is how like synchronized like chanting goes in my chat. Like I will be singing Diamond City Lights or other like idol like songs, right?
Hmm.
And people will be like chanting the you know, Chin so fire
Fire, fire,
fire
white
wipe out, you
fire,
know.
tiger, tiger, tiger.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really like that. I think that's like the Kahenzanen is always super fun, and there's so many other things like just I don't know, small chat interactions. I think at the end of the day, it really boils down to those things.
Yeah.
But there's honestly, there's endless stuff to be grateful for that I'm like so happy I got to experience.
Hmm.
So I'm just gonna say finding my community was like my favorite part, which I guess
Oh,
is pretty silly, but yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
think mine. What would
And
mine
yeah, getting
be?
addicted to Metal Gear Solid. Yeah.
My favorite experience. I think I'm always surprised by like every day I'm surprised by like the kindness of other people. And I'm a very like I get like I think being in game dev and being an artist and also being like in the
Yeah.
streaming space, like all of those things make you jaded.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But people every day remind me that like there is genuine goodness and kindness in the world, and that's what I think is the best thing I've taken from being a VTuber.
Oh,
Because there
yeah.
are just like
Mm-hmm.
genuinely kind people who want to help you out and like just be positive. So that's
Yeah.
probably the my favorite part of being a
Yeah.
VTuber.
It's really, really beautiful when you want it to be,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. It can be so filled with so much positivity. I love it so much.
Yeah. Dingus, your boy Dingus asked, "What inspired your new Guildmaster design, and how have the Parsleys responded to it?"
Oh. Um, what inspired it? I guess like kind of hard to describe. Well, I guess like design wise, the main inspiration was like the Atelier games.
Mm.
I talked a little bit about it, but also like Spice and Wolf and other stuff like that. But the main inspiration to like change my branding a little bit was I don't know. I guess like I've always felt pretty drawn to adventure and and like fantasy and everything, and I really wanted to make my life more magical, I suppose, as cheesy
Yeah.
as it sounds. And I think like that's completely up to it's like it's in my hands to do that.
Mm-hmm.
um so I just was like, I want to be a good like guild master. I want to be a good like leader to the parsleys and everything. And we have a lot of parsleys, so we have to like do something in the forest. You know what I mean? We have to like find a place for them to rest or whatever. So I thought it's best to make it a guild so that we can keep everything assorted and organized. But also because like I like to adventure and and explore a lot and find the whimsy and
Mm.
etc etc. I think I think that's why I became a guild master. Yeah.
I think it's a really cute idea. I really like it because it's like kind of grounded in reality in the sense of like the Parseys can be like, "Yeah, I'm going on an adventure today." Like they can romanticize their own life.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what it is for me. Like I think it really has a lot to do with romanticizing your own life and like really making a very like fantastical thing out of it. Like the whole like we put a lot of work into how further into the branding aspects of it all we wanted to go with my team.
Mm-hmm.
And like we we like you know it's all very themed, right? But it's not, it doesn't stop being genuine, right? Like I
Yeah.
think it's both genuine and also like a branding thing. And I think we found like a really good balance because I do feel like every stream is like an adventure.
Yeah, you never
So
know what's gonna happen.
you never know. No, but no, more than that, it's like I feel like I find so much about I learned so much about myself and the world, and I have gotten to a point in my life where like I really absorb all of the information life has given me and gives me. And
Mm-hmm.
so I do think that that's what an adventure is, to find more meaning to stuff and to find more people to recruit and whatnot. And you know yeah, I think it's a really beautiful concept. So I thought it represented me and my community and how I want to do things, who
Yeah,
I
it's
want to be in
really
the world.
cute. I love it. It's so cute.
Yeah, but on that same vein, is it okay if I ask like what inspired you to become a
Yeah.
witch?
Okay, I talked about this the last Bewitching Banter episode. I was actually gonna be a ninja.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And I changed because I didn't really feel comfortable being a ninja.
Mm,
For like cultural
cultural
sensitivity
reasons?
reasons. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
after I thought about it a little more.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I could do a lot of really interesting stuff with witch stuff because initially I was thinking about like when I was coming up with the concept for Bear, I was actually very inspired by Sai from Naruto.
Okay. Yeah.
For those of you in chat who might not know, Sai is like the ninja who like draws stuff and it like comes to life. So that was like the initial inspiration for my concept. Because I was a face cam streamer before I started VTubing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I had like an art focus. So I was like, okay, I want to like figure out how to put this in my branding. So I like settled on Witch, and then I actually made my first initial design myself. And then the design that I have now is an iteration that my mama did from my original concept. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so
I remember like your PNG before.
yeah, it was baby bear here. I'll show the parsley's, but I have like a paint stuff, and like I have pens and pencils underneath my cloak. And I don't get to show this off often because it's on the wrong side, but I have a giant paintbrush staff.
Yeah, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love your design so much.
I never get to really use it, but yeah, I have a lot of really fun details. Like I have paint on my cloak too, as well. If I put my drawing arm away, you can kind of see it better. Like this glove here on this side.
Oh my god, cute. Yeah.
It's a drawing glove like for a tablet, because I have different
That's so
gloves.
Smart.
Yeah, so
oh my god.
that one was from my original design, but yeah, this is my you don't get to see the art supplies as much, but I think they're very cute.
No, I think it's very like a very good detail, honestly. Very good. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
I like also that both of our designs look like us.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Like,
yeah.
I love it when people do that. And I don't know if you have seen me before. Like I used to maybe sometimes
I have.
Like my design is very much based off of me, and I think I've seen you as well, if I recall correctly. So I think I can vouch. And
I can face reveal. I don't care.
Oh no! You don't have to. But
no, in DMs, in DMs, but yeah.
Okay, you don't have to either way. It's fine. But I more so mean like it's very like it's very whatchamacallit, like it fits you so well.
Thank
you know what I mean? Like it really captures your aura. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know if my voice matches my model, but I think over time I think I've like kind of gotten over that a little bit.
Yeah, I was so worried about that, especially like changing art styles and everything. I think like I do think both are me. You know what I mean? But in such different ways. And I'm really happy that, you know, my new design does fit my voice as well, because I was worried. She's so mother.
I was gonna say mom.
I sound
mother,
like so hype,
mommy. In the most respectful way possible.
Thank you. Well, I mean, a lot of the time I feel like my voice doesn't match like my physical appearance a lot, because I'm like in general, right? I'm like a pretty curvy girl, let's just say. Like I have I look like my model, let's just say, right? It's like, and so I think like my voice should like probably, or people would expect my voice to be like all the way down here and be like all sexy or whatever.
No, I think you have a really good voice. It's so cute.
Thank you.
You're such a nice voice. It's really unique too. I think it's actually really great for, I mean, outside of like, you know, just being a nice voice, it's like good for like your character like on stream too. Because like if I heard your voice next to a bunch of other VTubers' voices, I'd know it's your voice. You know?
Oh, hey, that's such a good compliment. Oh my god, you're like inflating my ego like crazy right now. Holy moly, thank you so much. Thank you.
It's just
your
the truth.
Your voice is so beautiful as well.
Thank
you have a very like I don't know, like warm voice, I suppose is like the best way I can describe it. It's so like sweet.
Thank you. I'm like really self-conscious about it actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, I love it. I'm self-conscious about my voice as well, to be fair. Like sometimes I'm like I sound too too young or too childish, and then I'm like, I sound like a tomboy. I don't know, depending on the day.
Yeah, that's real. Sometimes I feel like because I have like a pretty, like I can get pretty low, but like I also feel like I have a pretty unique voice too, as well.
Yeah, no, you have a really pretty voice. I like
you.
it.
It's very I think in learning more about singing, I find that it's very I don't have a lot of rasp when I sing, and I don't think I have a lot of rasp when I talk either. So it's like very clear in that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Voice stuff is like I think that's like a streamer thing. It's like you're always gonna be self-conscious about your voice, like regardless of what people tell you. Cause like I had somebody, dude, it's so funny. Cause like I collab with non-VTuber streamers sometimes, and like I've had people be like, "Is that a boy?" And I'm like, "In what fucking universe? Like in what universe?"
I've gotten that before too. I don't know. I think like someone stopped by my stream. Well, it was several people actually, and they're like, "Are you a dude like under the model?" And I'm like,
"Okay, like, buddy, get some. It's not 2020. Get some new material, like straight up."
Yeah, like you know, your voice shouldn't determine anything at this point. But even then, like, why are you asking me? Like, why do I sound like I'm trying to sound masculine? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
People are weird. People are creatures, man. They're so weird.
I guess like people, not all people, but a lot of people just like listen to the high pitched like anime voice a lot of the time, and so like when you're not like that or not like with that cadence, I suppose, like you're not speaking like this all the time, like totally charactery.
Well, and also like people hurt themselves speaking that way if that's not their natural cadence. So like if you're streaming, like because Twitch VTubers like stream a lot of hours, like you can't do that if you want to actually stream consistently.
Yeah,
because you're just gonna hurt your voice.
For sure. And so I don't know, I think I really prefer like in general, I just prefer like a more genuine approach to content creation, you know. I love like corpa stuff. I think it's really enjoyable, and I am more drawn to that kind of content, but I do appreciate it when a streamer is like not forcing themselves, you know what I mean? Even if they are playing a character.
Yeah, I mean there's like also people who like actually do have voices like that, but I think it can be like a little insane for people to like expect every VTuber to sound a certain way. So
absolutely.
Also, like, I don't even think that would fit your model if you spoke that way anyway. Like...
I don't think so, no. But maybe the old one, like I don't think so, but maybe some people would argue that.
Maybe like the pre-dragon model. I remember that.
Oh my god. That was so long ago. That's crazy. We've really known each other for a while. That's so crazy.
Yeah. Well, that was like, I think I met you like right as you started your rebrand. So I remember like I followed you on Twitch and I like saw your old model, and then you rebranded right after that.
Yeah.
I have
changed a lot.
I have the Sugi lizard keychain from Uwu Market on my pegboard.
No way.
I do.
Oh my god. So cute. You're so sweet. I'm crying. Yeah, I think my voice did change a lot though, but more than my voice, it's more like how I speak, because I don't think I used to speak the same way.
Well, I also think like even getting a little older as an adult will change your voice too, and like if you become more confident, like you sound different as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And confidence is huge. I think it's kind of underestimated in how you sound. Even like, I mean, you probably know, like for singing, it really makes a difference.
Oh yes. Oh my god. Actually, I think about this so much. That person, Cheese Wolf in the chat, he's been my mod for like the longest time.
Oh.
Right? Like before I was Sugi, right? And he like I remember there was one karaoke stream right when I was rebranding and I was using like a chibi model or whatever. He was like, Sugi, you apologize so much and you worry so much about like how you're gonna do in the song. Like you're like, you're saying like I didn't do that well with that song or whatever. After you sing every song, and like you do well with every song, so you need to stop saying that. And like that really changed. Like I don't think I ever told him, so this might be a little awkward for him, but like it really changed a lot for me because I was like, wait, like that's so true. I really shouldn't be like not just pointing these things out, but also I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Like I think I'm like what I'm doing is really hard, and I think not many people could do the same, you know what I mean? Or at least not in the way that I do it, for sure. And so like it's like I don't know, it you know, it meant something to me. Yes, you did say that.
we love being sappy on this stream. Hikey. I'm sappy with my chat all the time.
I'm so sappy with my chat. Like there was a period of time in which like I was playing all the emotional games. Like I played Metal Gear, I played Kingdom Hearts, like 1 and 2. Have you played Kingdom Hearts?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Like you need to play that game. It's so good. But Kingdom Hearts and like Nier Automata and I don't know, like games that have like deeper meanings. We were playing all of those like back to back, solving every single stream. Like I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I beat Another Crab's Treasure and I was like crying my eyes out and I was like, I didn't think this game was gonna be emotional. I'm so sorry.
Dude, oh my god, there's actually a game that I think the art style is something you would really enjoy. It's called, I haven't played it, but I heard that like it spits in your eye and takes your firstborn. Like that's how it is. It's oh my god, what was it? I literally saw this. It's like a pixel art game. And I saw this recently on TikTok. I think I maybe sent it to someone, but like I don't know. It was like a game about like a lighthouse, I think, in like a coastal area. Oh yeah, here it is. To the moon. Yeah, to the moon.
I've never heard of it.
Oh my god, dude! It looks.
Let me look it up.
It looks like it would destroy me for good, like all the time.
Oh, dude. Oh, it's from 2011. I didn't know that. Or is this a different? Yeah. Oh, bro. No, dude. I cannot play this on stream. This would kill me, I think.
It looks like it would be so devastating.
Okay, chat. The description is a story-driven experience about two doctors traversing backwards through a dying man's memories to artificially fulfill his last wish. Nuh-uh. I can't stream this game. I would.
No, and it's crazy because like he doesn't have his memories. And so he's like reliving everything again.
God. I could not.
Like I was like, no, but the art style, it looks so pretty. Oh my god.
Also, Lumen.
There's another one.
Another Crab's Treasure is about climate change and also like getting off your ass and doing something with your life and like finding meaning when things are bad. And it kind of destroyed me a little bit. It was really good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's another pixel art game. Well, how do you feel about pixel art? Like
I like it a lot. Yeah.
Okay. There's another pixel art game. I'm like a newly enjoyer. Like I've always thought it's really cool, but I've never played like any pixel art games until recently. And there's one that looks so cute, and it's kind of like about like wizards and witches and everything. So I think you might like it. I will look it up later.
Yes.
I'll send it to you. But yeah, I don't know. It's so nice, like I think being vulnerable. There's so many people that look at it and they think, "Oh, this is mental illness," especially in this space. Like,
oh my god.
There's a lot of people that
people are like fucking allergic to empathy, like straight up.
And I don't know, like for me, like someone like that could never understand it, and I'm not even gonna try to argue with someone like that. But it's like I think empathy and vulnerability are like such a superpower. Genuinely, like it's such a superpower.
Being able to understand other people is like why are you living? You know what I mean? Like I feel like what's the point?
100%.
Like what's the point of living if not to like be happy and like meet people, you know?
Literally. And like I've had this situation so many times in my life where like I've had people, like viewers or friends or anything, be like, well, why do you care? Like, if something, I don't know, like, I remember one of, she's not my mod anymore, but she's my friend. She had just, like, beaten an illness, right? And I was like, oh my god, like, that's huge. I didn't even know her. Like, it was the first time she was chatting in my chat. And I was like, that's amazing. Like, so proud of you. You did it. That's so cool, right? Which to me is like the most normal reaction to that.
Yeah,
Like, that's
exactly.
huge. You know, like that's so commendable. You really pushed through that, right? But like to them it meant so much, right? And I've had so many little situations like that where people are like, why do you reach out to me? Like, what did I do for you to do this? And I'm like, what the hell? Like, does there need to be a reason? Like,
Yeah. I mean, you never
I just
know.
want to.
You never
It
know
gives
what
my life a
somebody
meaning, you
is
know?
going through, and I think you never know like how your words affect people.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think doing your best to always put forth like kindness and positivity, you can really make a difference for somebody, like even if you don't know.
100%. Yeah. So I think like that's what I strive to do, I suppose. Not to make a difference or to change someone's life, but more so like to um to I guess like show up for people when they need me, and also be like someone that, you know, reminds them that like, yeah, you're doing a good job, or like, you know.
Well, you can like change somebody's life in a small way, like in a bunch of small, tiny little ways, and like motivate them to make the big changes, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I guess because I think about it and I'm like, when I felt really bad, or when I was going through something hard to go through, like I I wish I had like someone, a big motivator like that in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not everybody
And
has a support system, and like the smallest things can mean a lot to certain people. It just depends on their circumstances.
for sure. And I think this kind of ties back to what we were talking about before. Like, I think that also is part of the reason why I became a guild master, because I've been told so many times, like, you are so good at like inspiring people and like keeping them positive. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, let's do this. You know what I mean? That sounds
Yeah.
like what a guild master does to me. So yeah.
So wholesome.
Yeah.
What is the point if not being kind?
Literally, like, what's the point of not being kind is the whole thing. Like,
I know.
what do you gain from that? Does it make
Sometimes,
you,
I mean, sometimes
I don't
saying it
know.
like it is and standing on business is a form of kindness, but it takes a bit to get to that point, I think.
I think, yeah, I agree with you for sure. I think like it is also important, and it's also like kind to care so much about someone that you can call them out on the bad things they do and give them a chance at like fixing whatever they did wrong, right? But I think like there's a clear difference when someone is criticizing you versus like helping you.
Yeah,
You know what
somebody
I mean?
cares about you. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Somebody asked, okay, a random person asked, I don't know if we can answer this because I sort of have an answer for this, but not really. Have you ever been recognized off stream? And if so, how did it go?
Oh. Recognized? I'm not sure what they mean though. Like recognized in the street? Like
I
I
think like
talked to
either in the
someone
street or like in a game, or because I've been
in a
recognized
game,
in a
yes.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, in game, yes, several times, but and it went pretty well. Nobody ever really said like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
I hate your streams, die." Luckily. But I think no, in person, not really. I mean, I do have some viewers from my country, but it would be really hard for
Yeah,
us to like.
I think with your where you are geographically, it's a little harder for that to happen.
Yeah.
For me, I have been recognized in game, and I've also my classmates are VTuber fans because I'm in an art school.
Oh,
And
right.
one of them asked me if I was a VTuber, and I had to answer honestly because they had seen my YouTube.
Oh.
It was
Oh.
a little bit mortifying, but they were really nice, so it was okay.
Wait, what if one of the Parsleys is like your classmate? That would be
Okay, I see VTuber merch on the daily. It could be possible.
Oh my god. That would be so funny and cool.
But also like, so part of it lately is I've been trying to like socialize more with my classmates because I could have an alt Discord. I do have one for like people IRL, but like I was never checking it. And the whole point of like going to college nowadays, I feel, is to make connections and like meet people.
Yeah.
So
true.
So I decided to like open up a little more. So like most of my cohort knows that I'm a VTuber, but it's a little bit mortifying sometimes because I was like, okay, I have to get through like them knowing about this and hope and trust that they won't like tell everybody, you know? Because like at the end of the day, like I don't really care a lot. I just don't really want my information out there because it's more for privacy than anything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I like to be able to do this without being afraid of like potential employers knowing that I do this, because it would, if I was operating under myself, like as IRL self, I would have to filter myself a lot more, because when you get hired at a games company, they ask you if you stream.
Oh, I mean, I guess it makes sense when people that work for video game companies or like animation companies and whatever, like there's a lot of people that work as that that have to like put in their bios or whatever, like all opinions are my own and whatnot.
It's that specifically.
It makes sense.
Because also like people will treat you, and I've had this happen to me a couple times. People kind of treat you as like the ambassador for your entire industry. And that's a lot of pressure that I don't really want. Because everybody has a different experience. Everybody has like, I don't want to like speak for all devs. I don't want to speak for all artists, right? But like sometimes people online treat you like I have to do that, you know? So,
yeah.
I try to, like, I tell people what I've done if I can, and it's like safe to do so. But lately I've been kind of trying to move away from it, outside of the fact of like, hey, I'm a professional. That's about it. Is like kind of what I say. Because at the end of the day, I'm still like a junior level artist, which like, you still need to be like very good at what you do to like get to that point. But like, I don't like to be the ambassador for the entire industry, because there are streamers that have come up lately that are in game dev that have been treated as if their word is law, when sometimes they don't really have the full picture, just because you never have the full picture. You're one person.
You only work with like an area, of course, right? So
By Sukuma.
Yeah. What? Oh my god.
Bitcoin.
What the hell? Why are we talking about Bitcoin? That's crazy. By Sukuma.
Oh my god.
Sukuma merch.
Are we? Wait, what was the other one? I've only can think of Sukuma now. What was the actual collab? Kumauki. Yeah, Kumauki.
Wait, you were talking about like, you said we need a good night. Wait, a good way to say good night or something like that?
Oh yeah, on my alt Twitter. On my alt Twitter.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I've kind of like adjusted my alt to be like yours a little bit, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, wait, I kind of wanna give you suggestions.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at this.
You are very good at this. I agree.
Is it like hello, or is it goodbye, or what? Like, what were you looking for?
Because I feel like Konkuma is like the pretty easy one for like hello, but
that's cute. Oh my god.
Or like very good morning is like the morning one that I have.
Oh, I love that one.
But the like, because you have like Aoki, right? Otsugi. Yeah, Otsugi. Yeah. That's so good. Otsugi is so cute.
Thank you. Oh god, an Otsu for you.
I thought like Otsukuma, but that's like not that good. That's like just whatever, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it must be. It needs a little bit more flair. You
I
know what I
agree.
mean?
I agree.
Otsubear. That feels cute. Wait. Oh my god. Wait. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more creative, but Otsubear is really cute. Bear too. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. If I come up with anything, I'll let you
Yes,
know.
I'm so bad at that. I wish I was. I'm not as creative with wordplay. I just draw the anime titties and call it a day.
No, I think you're doing great. You're doing great. I love like how our designs look together. We're so cute.
I know.
Oh my
I
god.
wish we could chat. So Sugi's model is too powerful for VTube Studio collab.
Now, you know what
But
we can do? If you want, like afterwards or like whenever you want, I can take a picture from my
yeah.
of us together
Wait,
so that
I'll
we can
send
have
you.
it.
No, I should send you a picture of me so you can put us in Aoki Forest.
Oh my god, cute.
I feel like that'd be really
Yes.
cute.
That would be really cute. I'm
'Cause
so sorry
I
it
don't
didn't
have
work
a. No,
out.
it's okay. It's. I mean, I'm glad that you found out now because you have other collabs too. Because that's.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's definitely.
That's stressful.
Yeah.
I need to do something about it.
Yeah, VTuber models chat. They big. They big.
They are. They are.
Also,
They
vibe check. How are
really.
you feeling?
I'm feeling actually I think I will have to go soon because I
Okay.
have to make dinner. It's pretty late for me, but
Yes, no worries.
yeah. But it's been so fun. Like I would love to do this again sometime because it was so
Yeah. We
fun.
could just do a girl
I had a
talk
great time.
stream. We could drink wine or
Yeah.
something.
I don't drink wine, but
Or
I'd love
something.
to. Yeah. I can drink
Yeah.
anything else. It's fine. I'll drink soju. I'll drink soju.
Oh my god, yes. Okay,
All right.
last question from Zoran. Zoran's your mod, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's my
we're gonna
friend.
end it off with Zoran's question then. Also, chat, I hope you like the drawing so far. I will finish this off
It's
stream.
so pretty. I love it so much.
I'm actually really
Thank
proud of this.
you.
I think it's so cute.
It's so cute.
Uh,
I love it. I love your
Cubs,
line art. You're
thank
so skilled.
you. Be sure to follow Sugi. And is there a place you can see more of your art? Yeah, my Twitter. You can join the Discord. I have a VGen as well, where I take comms and stuff. But those are the best places to
I know
see.
you did
So
comms.
I do, yeah.
No, sorry. What was that? It was crazy.
All right. So Zoran's question was, "Can you meow 5 times?"
That wasn't Soren. That was not Soren.
Was it not?
Now that it wasn't Soren. No, it wasn't. It was someone else that likes to impersonate.
Okay, I was gonna say I only
For
kept
some
this one because I
reason.
recognized your mod's name, so I was like, okay.
Oh my god. Is there any do you want to like check if there's any other that you
Yes,
want me to
okay.
reply to?
Then no meows for you, poser.
The way I knew immediately that it wasn't me. That's so funny.
When you're romanticizing your life, what's the BGM that comes to mind from Lumen?
That's such a Lumen question. I was gonna say if you didn't tell me. Oh my god, there's so many. There's one that is like has been with me for a long time. From a movie I think called Boyhood? Boy? I don't know. And it's called Tarnation, like one in Tarnation. But lately I don't know if that's the one I feel most represented by. I think like let me think. This is a hard question.
For me, it's Kiki's Delivery Service soundtrack because
So
I mean that whole movie is about like art and like burnout, and I relate a lot.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I think that's great. And it fits you so well, like I said. Like I'm so happy that I I was right when I said that because it really does suit you so well. But I'm not sure. I think like maybe. Oh, I don't know. Does it have to be like one without lyrics?
No, I think it can be with lyrics.
If it's with lyrics, then I guess I think Scarborough Fair. There's a version from an anime that I sing on stream a lot of the time. It's really good. I'm actually gonna send it to you, so if you want to listen to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good. It's so pretty, and I really like it. Even though the lyrics aren't like super me, I would say that the melody feels so it feels so nice and like warm and magical, and I really do think that it represents me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anybody you want to suggest to raid, or should we just end it off with no raid?
Let me check if there's anyone live that I would raid. I think not.
No?
Oh, no. Do you know? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna message you just in case.
Okay.
Okay. I think that is the one person that is live that I would raid.
I know of them. So let me just see really quick. Yeah, we can raid them.
I tried to raid them the other day and they had raids disabled, so I'm not sure. Maybe they don't take raids.
Let me see. They're drawing today, so let me see if we can raid them.
Oh, cute.
Oh, it's letting me. Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Let me do our outro and then we'll raid them. Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much. Is there anything you want to promo, and when are you streaming next, and so my chat knows when to show up?
I'm streaming tomorrow, but I want to promo this really cool streamer called itsbear BT. She's so cool, and she works really hard, and you should keep watching her or start watching her. Yeah. That's all.
Well, I want to say thank you to the Parsleys for all the support. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs. What the heck, you guys? Thank you.
Thank you.
So generous. I know I couldn't thank all of you individually because I wanted to keep the conversation going, but thank you so much for all the follows and the subs and all that stuff. Ugh. I will plug Sugi. Go stream forevermore. That's your homework until Sugi stream tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, here's the raid message. Copy and paste this raid message if you are a sub. Copy and paste the second one if you are not a sub yet. We're gonna raid Tofi. Sugi vouch to send them bear hugs. I will be live again on Sunday. I think I'm gonna be playing a video game because I'm working so much this weekend. I need to play Monster Hunter, I think.
Let's go. Oh my god, Monster Hunter. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you for the 25 gifted. What the heck? Thank you.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you again, Sugi. You are lovely, and it was so fun talking to you.
It was. Thank you. You're the sweetest. I'm so happy.
All right. Otsugi chat.
Otsugi. Otsuma.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.